Welcome. What's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan, and we are live with some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. That's right. We are on Twitch streaming, and there we go. For anybody watching on YouTube, thank you for joining me. Check the description. My playlist link is down below for you. So you can get all caught up with the series up to this point. Of course, we're going to be starting a brand new run today. What's up, Slashums here? You are first, my friend. Welcome, welcome. But if you want to watch some of my previous runs, check that out. I've also got a tutorial series that I recently put out, so check that out. But yeah. It's funny to say tutorial and Cataclysm because I've still never survived to the winter. Well, that's not true. I think I've had one character survive to the winter, but it was like early on when I think I built a fairly overpowered character. But yeah, I mean, there's still so much of this game that is new to me, despite having played now for more than 12 months. But we've got Big Slash here. Are you well rested, sir? You ready to go? So we're starting on this off there. We are starting on the 0 point I branch. Just do a winter start. Oh, I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know. So you could call this experiment. What this is the next stable candidate. So the official stable version of Cataclysm is still 0 Point H Herbert, but they're working on the next one, obviously, and that's what this is. You can download or you can play this via the Kitten launcher. So if you've got the Cattle launcher, you should be able to access this. It's actually on the stable side. It's not in the experimental. So if you're looking for it in the experimental, go over to stable. You'll see it. But either way, let's check out some of the stuff. I had to go through and change all the fonts and stuff again because I got a brand new PC, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. All right, we're going full keyboard mode. Let's get started today, folks. We got to start a brand new world. Yeah, there's literally no worlds on this save file here. My previous run with our character Aram was on the stable branch, and I have the standalone game for that pretty much. Wind Flat is, what's up, buddy? You are second. Was just watching Slashum escaping the prison, waiting for this. You're the best. You hear that, Slashum? We got crossover fans, buddy. Wind of Flatus, welcome. Thanks for joining, dude. So it has been a couple days since I played on this branch, so I think a few things have changed. Actually, they have released a new 0 Point I release candidate since I played it, but do I want suburbia? I think they changed where the slider positions are, so it like throws me off. But I think we just want to leave it where it's at. Yeah. It used to be right down the middle, but Hanny, what's up? Hanny, you might be third, but you're always first in my heart. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We are getting ready to start. Enjoying you guys and Addicted to Cat. I know that feeling, my friend. I know that feel. Well, the second part of your sentence, at least, I know that feeling. I don't usually enjoy myself. Well, I do, but that's not appropriate for the stream right now. So let's do some mods real quick. We'll start with Mind Over Matters. So this run's going to be different than my previous one. You know, I like to mix it up. I'm not doing anything crazy yet, like a Sky Island run, but one of my Patreons and good friends, Aram, suggested that I try the Sky Island, and I should. I think I might do that as like an edited series or something, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now, we're not doing Magicalism this one. No. We're just going to focus on Mind Over Matter and other things. There's going to be a whole nother like mission that we're focused on too. But of course, we're going with No Hope, blowing right past Zedra. We're not doing Zedra yet. One day. Bombastic Perks because I really like it. What's Martial Mastery? No, I think we want mythical martial arts. That's what I'm thinking of. Back to the whole sphere. You know, I actually hadn't thought about this using a spear actually. Well, I'll try to avoid it unless it's really helpful, like clearing a mine shaft or something. I might whip together like a wooden spear and keep that. But Arcana, I don't even know Arcana. I don't think. What's Arcana? Oh, what's going on, Rider of Dawn? Hello, hello. Just started watching the walkthroughs, and you're going to start playing Cata later tonight. That's awesome, buddy. Thanks for coming by the stream. I'm really glad you're getting into it. Yeah, yeah. As you can tell from our Discord, there's a few of us. Consolus is one. I haven't seen him yet, but some folks are pretty addicted to the game, that's for sure, and I'm on that list too. All right, so we got no hope, but Ryder, if, obviously, like you said, you're watching the tutorial. That's smart because this game has a very steep learning curve. So if you got any questions, feel free to shout them out. And of course, you can always ask questions over in the Discord too, obviously. Oh, you have to download Arcana manually, maybe next time. Yeah, yeah. Didn't you drop that recently in Discord? I'll have to double check after. I don't have Discord open right now. So right now, Ryder, we're just picking out some mods. There's quite a good selection of mods that come pre-installed in the game, so you can just pick through them. Some are total conversion mods like these here, which will just basically change the entire game. And then there's other like little tweak mods. I'm currently, the most interesting one I'm using right now is a psychic mod. So the mod called Mind Over Matter. This adds psychic powers that we can eventually develop. First, we have to unlock them, then develop them, become more powerful over time. But we're also doing a few others. So let's go over. Wait, did I? Oh, I'm on the wrong list. Let's go over. I like tameable wildlife. I almost never use it, but I like to have it on there. Maybe I want to tame something one day. You don't know. Maybe I want to live with a family of turkeys. What's wrong with that, people? Don't judge me. All right, but let's see here. All right, just checking the stream, make sure everything's good. I think we're good on the mods. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll go pretty light on mods. Let's check out advanced options. I'm not going to change anything here because I've already done it, but just to point it out, we are using character point pools any. This is, I think by default, just set to survivor, right? Yeah, that's one of those options I mentioned in my tutorial series, actually, Ryder. This is something I would change to any. I really don't understand why they have it restricted to Survivor by default, but definitely change that to any. Tame a bear and call him Winnie the Pooh. That's a good idea. Yeah, taming a bear is not a bad idea at all. And we'll leave the meta progress on, and whatever, that's fine. All right, so it's looking good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what do we call this one? I need to name it something descriptive. So we'll say, can I put point? Or is that going to restrict me from doing that? 0.I, and we'll just say MOM. Boom. There we go. And finish. Yay. We did it. It created the world. All right, let's create the new character. Custom character. I have a rough idea of what I want to do. Like I said, we're going to be focused on a primary mission in this run, and that is to get and fly a helicopter. Find and repair and then fly a helicopter. I've never done it. I've come across helicopters in the game before, but you have to have a certain proficiency, which I think it's basically impossible to learn it in the game unless you start your character with that proficiency, piloting. I don't think you can learn it from any books. I might be mistaken. Correct me out if I'm wrong out there, all you veterans. All right, but anyway, we're going to go for the multiple pools. Getting into description here, this one, it basically tells you stats, traits, skills have separate point pools. Putting stat points into traits and skills is allowed. Putting trait points into skills is allowed. Scenarios and professions affect skill points. I like it. It's restrictive. If you're new, you might want to build like a really overpowered character. Just experiment. So you go with Survivor. But I like to have more of like a guidepost or guardrails or whatever you want to say. So anyway, let's go over here. And we're looking for... No, not the helicopter crash. I looked at that one first, but it doesn't restrict you to only a politician, but that's like the most basic, and I'm really not looking to be a politician. Although the politician starts with a +8 in their social skill, which I thought was pretty interesting. Actually... Did I start as a hitman? No, we haven't started yet. We're still creating the character. So let's see here. There was one I was going to do last night. Was it car crash? No. crap. Because I built the character initially on... Oh, is it this one? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, okay. It tells you where the helicopter is. Oh, okay. No, no, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to go with the last flight. So, or is it, I don't know if this is one you're referring to, but this is still the scenario. You're talking about the profession. If you're saying hitman, hitman's a profession, not one of the scenarios. So if we chose, well, we can just choose it and I'll show you. If we choose helicopter crash, hitman is one of the profession, or it's not hitman, it's undercover operative. I don't see hitman is here, but I don't have the right meta perk or what quest. But what we're going to do, just follow me here for a second. We're going to go with the last flight because as you can see, it gives us the helicopter pilot profession. It does cost 2 points. So we're going to have to balance that out a little. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for coming in, buddy. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Too bad. I'm so sorry your character died. Oh, okay. So we do get a scenario mission to refuel the helicopter. Actually, this one might tell us where there's a helicopter, bro, because it says there's a scenario vehicle, 2C helicopter. Yeah, this might actually tell us where this one's at. But either way, this is what we're going with. So let's go to profession, and we only have the one option. That's the helicopter pilot. We can't change certain things. What I'm doing right now is hoping to get a cash card instead of currency. I'm looking at my wallet right here, but it's not that. It really doesn't matter. All right, so we'll go with helicopter pilot. We can see pretty basic starting character, actually. It comes with a pair of earplugs. I guess when you fly a helicopter, you need that. I do like his professions to start with. Very nice. We're going to add on some electronics to that too. Helicopters are something, I know. I've seen them many, many times. What's going on, Nick? Hello, my friend. But I've come across the helicopters in game. I even repaired and refueled one once, but obviously I was not able to fly it because you have to have that piloting background. They're in a rough place, but they are fun. Yeah, I can't wait to get. My goal is to like fly it into a city and just like go from rooftop to rooftop, like hitting up all the interesting buildings. Not even worrying about the zombies on the street level, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I wanted to see you yesterday, but I had plans. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. The Yeah, that VOD for the Unreal World, Nick, is coming out tonight on the YouTube channel. So stick around, buddy, after the stream, or head over to YouTube, I should say. And yes, we do have No Hope installed, Monster. So one of the things, we do have No Hope installed. So one of the things I always say with the background, I usually ignore background and don't mess with it, but I always add boating license because it costs no points. It's a freebie, and it just helps you with boats, with driving boats. So it's a freebie. So we'll put boating license on. And again, if you want to go with something like a lumberjack, but also be able to fly helicopters, then you want to put this background on. You don't have to choose the same scenario that I did in order to fly helicopters, but you do have to have this background on. We don't need it because our scenario provides that with us. So I'm not going to spend the points on it, but it is there if you want to build like a totally different kind of character who can also pilot. Maybe a problem, helicopter spawn might be destroyed. That's fine. That's fine. That's going to be the whole focus of the playthrough is to find a helicopter. Because you're right. There's no guarantee that we'll start next to one or the one that we have like as our mission objective will be intact. But that's okay. Difficulty, I'm not afraid of the challenge, my friend. I'm up to it. A floating helicopter sounds interesting. I know. I've never seen one in action. So it will be a new thing for me too. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go pretty light. I'm going to do 1 point in strength and 1 point in intelligence. And that's it. We're moving on from stats, going right into traits. Let's bump ourselves over here to his look real quick. All right, he's a clean-shaven guy. Ex-military, you get into that habit of shaving every day, so he has no facial hair. Let's move the cursor out of there. And he's got the buzz cut. We'll go with, We'll go with black hair. That's fine. Q for done. And black skin tone, light brown. All right. Now we come back to our negative traits. I'm going to heap a whole lot of negative traits onto this guy, but they're manageable. We'll be able to manage them. So, all right, let's get started. Number one, addictive personality right at the top. Then I'm going all the way to the bottom down here, and we're putting wool allergy on. Back to the top. We're coming, oops, we're coming down. Fast metabolism. There's gun shy right there. I was trying to make a gun shy character with Aram, but unfortunately, yeah, we were playing on the stable branch, and that trait is not there. But let's see, we're not doing that this time. This guy is ex-military, so he is well adapted to firearms and stuff like that. We are going to do a healing penalty, but not this one. This one is a 10% healing rate, which is, excuse me, the most difficult. But we're not doing that one. We'll come down. We're going to do junk food intolerance. Floating. Wait. Okay. Did I miss it? Okay, we're good. Let's see here. I'm tempted to do oversensitive system because it gives me 8 points, and I never end up installing bionics. But yeah, poor healer or slow healer. That's what we're going. We're going to do poor healer. So poor healer is like the middle. You could also do slow healer, which I believe is a little bit easier, right? This one's a 33%. What's slow? This is 75%. So we'll go midway. Poor healer, it's a negative. It earns us 4 points, though, that we can put into other stuff, which is really nice. And once you get to play this game a bit, you'll realize that the healing factor at a normal rate is pretty quick. Like, your characters will heal up from a pretty bad wound in like one single day, basically. And one good night with some decent bandages and disinfectant, and like 9 hours of sleep, you're probably going to be fully healed. So this actually makes it more realistic, I think. Now, we've got only 2 more points that we can assign ourselves, give ourselves here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go with Pyromaniac, because that gives us 2, whoops, that gives us 2 points. Boom. So now we're at our maximum negative traits, negative 12, negative 12. We have a total of 12 points to play with, too. So that's pretty good. I'm actually not going to use a lot of those on positive traits. We're going to do our old standbys, fleet-footed, indefatigable. I don't even know if I could play this game without those 2 traits. Pyromaniac and Helicopter sounds dangerous. Every building that we loot and then lift off from, I'm going to set it on fire. I might actually do that for some of them. But, all right. So we also want... I think we'll just do 2 points. Let's just go with those 2 for right now and go over to our skills, because I do want to make this guy a fairly skilled character. 4, electronics. That's so that we can remove security systems right off the bat. Mechanics, he already starts with a +3. The first point I put in, it just gives him +2. So he'll start off as a +5 in mechanics. And then we're going to come up to marksmanship. Give him +2 there. 1 in rifles. And 1 in melee. And that's it. That's all our points. I mean, he is ex-military, so I feel like that makes sense, He knows how to handle vehicles, and he's fairly competent with firearms and stuff and fighting. All right, so, boom. Hard choice right here. What do we name the guy? Well, guess what? We always name him after one of the Patreons, one of the viewers, the loyal viewers. So this guy is Slash'em VC. How does it look better like that? Big Slash'em, welcome to the world of Cataclysm, sir. You've just been born. Enter. All right. Whoops. No, I'm not ready yet. Let's bump up this man. Whoa, that's right. But I don't know if this guy looks like you at all, Slash. I don't know if he resembles you in background personality traits, but we are playing by the Matrix rules here. So if he dies in game, you die in real life. No, I'm just kidding. It's a bad joke. I shouldn't say that, but I've gotten bad responses before. All right. Anyway, let's move on. 6'0", sure. 25 slash four. Okay, let's change it to slash. No, whatever blood type, whatever. Slash. How about this? John slash. Don't let me die. Now you're putting all the pressure on me, sir. I guess I did that to myself, didn't I? Starting vehicle, 2-seater helicopter. Okay. We'll see about this. We'll just see. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Are we finished? Are we, people? I think we are. Let's do it. Oh, it's starting. It's happening. We will go with overwhelming despair. So, for anybody who's new, like Rider of Dawn or anybody else, we have a mod called No Hope installed. And No Hope makes the game more difficult. It reduces loot spawns. It changes the weather, so it's more difficult to see. It's foggy more often. So it's an overall more challenging experience when you have No Hope installed. In the most recent versions, you actually get a chance to tweak it a little bit. There are 3 levels of No Hope. Overwhelming Despair is the most difficult. It makes items the rarest, so that's what we're going with. Default, that's fine. All right, there he is. Oh my God, everybody look at Slash him. Slash. John Slash here, people. Let's go. Hope you slash some zombies with the helicopter blades. Nice. I love it. All right, I don't see a helicopter immediately. Let's look at our missions. Boom, we have a mission. Refuel your helicopter. You were flying towards a nearby private airport before your forced land. Oh, okay, it's speaking in past tense. You could still reach it by ground and scavenge it for fuel. It should be somewhere around us. Well, now that we've tracked it, we have it tracking on our map. We'll go ahead and take a look. There it is. Right there. That's not far. It looks like it's in the middle of the frickin' river, though. Okay, let's go to it. Let's do it. Let's take a quick look at our inventory. I think I've got most of my... Oh my God, we don't have much, do we? I've got most of my hotkeys set, but there's 1 or 2 I'll probably have to do as we go. I'm dropping the wallet. This is the apocalypse. First thing we do is ditch our old identity. All our old credentials, our portrait ID, it's all in the wallet. We're leaving it behind. We're taking on the name of Slash. And look, he's already complaining about fire. A fire would be great right now. Look at those negative traits. Oh, Twitch is not letting me ban people anymore, which is weird. Like these people who drop these comments in here. I used to be able to ban them. Now I can't ban them. It should. Okay, I think that was your helicopter airfield was south. Oh, really? I know those stupid bots. Don't listen to the bots, anybody. Oh, yeah, you're right, bro. Wait a second. So what is this? Hey, good eye there, Winda Flatus. Good call, buddy. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, so the mission actually is to refuel the helicopter, which will get the fuel from this location. Also, potentially, there could be another helicopter here. I told you that's the helicopter that spawns near... Okay, gotcha, understood. Unless the bits subscribe there. The bots subscribe, that's right. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me freaking... Oops, sorry. I don't know why it won't let me ban them now. Which is, why the hell? Did I like... Maybe it's an OBS thing. I don't know. Oh, well, just don't click on the bots, people. You knew that. Okay, so let's move. Where do we go first? I can't really get to this helicopter. Maybe if we go boop, up and over? Well, we'll just kind of head in that direction. First things first. There is a... oh, there's gunshots. You guys hear that? I seriously just heard a gunshot. just swim there. Get out of here. Not a chance in Hades. Probably an underground lab. Alright, doesn't look like there's much here, but there is some sort of a saw. Huh. I guess I'll leave it. Fish bait. Okay. Let's do something real quick. We're going to smash this tree down. We're going to grab that long stick right there. Then we're going to come over to... Do you guys see a sharp rock? There's a sharp rock right there. Let's go to that sharp rock. I guess I'll pick it up. All right, long pointy stick. Takes me 1 minute. Give it to me. Let's go. So the holy spear. You were right, Hanny. You were right. I couldn't resist it. I immediately went for the spear. All right, that place is destroyed. Let's go down. We'll just kind of see if I can get to it. I don't know what's going to happen, people. Nobody knows. We're currently playing on the 0.I branch, the new stable release candidate. So. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I think we might be able to get to it. Just depending on what kind of enemies are around. That's right, spear time. Let's go. Quick and easy. Did you see how easy that was to make, you know? It's like, what other weapon? Well, I guess I could make just like a bow staff. Probably pretty quickly, but what other weapon can you get that's so quick and easy? All right, we got rats ahead of us. So yeah, we don't have any psychic abilities yet, but we will be trying to get to that. Oh, nice. There it is. It's right by a bridge. We will be trying to get some psychic powers, so that's... Where's the geese? Should go kill those things. Just for practice. Oh, wait. Let's go into brawling stance. Any other, like, beginning stuff I'm forgetting to do? I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. That's probably one right there. I should change that hotkey. What is... Hold on a second, guys. We gotta check that out. Safe mode manager, unbound locally. Why does it lie to me? Unbound globally. That's what it is. That's what she wants. All right. Nope, still did it. Huh. Oh, I won't worry about it right now. Okay, so we're close. We're close, baby. Show me this helicopter. Oh, there it is. It's beautiful. It's everything I'd ever wanted. Game player, what's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Oh, my goodness. Turbine engines. It's got a battery that's draining. It's got drums that are intact. Let's look at its control system. It's got an intact control. I tell you what, the rotor is most important. It lacks wheels. Yes, we did go with we're doing the helicopter pilot start this time around. Where's the rotor? Is that in the back? God, I don't know anything about vehicles. I know even less about helicopters. I don't see a rotor at all, bro. Does not have one? Well, it doesn't. Oh, small helicopter rotors. There it is. So, I mean, yeah, they're not in great shape, but there it is. Okay. I think it will fly. Excuse me. Yeah, you're right, Hanny. It's like, it's just the form of a car, so it does look weird. And look, you can even see like the back end. It's got like the little headlight pieces there, but hey, you know what? It's all right. Yeah, can we remove this battery or what do I need for tools? Actually, all things considered, it's in decent shape. I think it will fly, but I don't know that for sure. Screwdriving one or more, that's easy. All right, so we need. Actually, it was a screwdriver, my friend, not a wrench. So we do need some vehicle, some jet fuel or whatever it's called. It's not jet fuel, it's called something else, though. It's not just gasoline. Oh, Christ. Are you kidding me? There's a freaking portal right next to my helipad. All right, so anyway, we're going, yeah, not very far. Let's move. So we definitely need a solar panel. The only thing you can't repair is the rotors. Oh, you can never fix it. You can also add or remove anything. Yeah, that is something I learned when I initially repaired one in a different world, and that's how I found out about, like, you have to have the piloting license. And it would say whenever I'd go to, like, take something out or move something, like in the mechanic screen, it would be like, if you do this, it will make it unflyable or whatever. Said it more properly, but I know. Not another freaking portal. That's an interesting road bridge design. It is. Look at this one dude who lives out here in this cabin. Like, they built a bridge. What? What? Who did this? That person is either a corrupt city official, or it was like the really, like, stoned, like, cousin of the mayor or something. Or the mayor was like, all right, I got to find a job for my cousin, my brother-in-law. He's a lazy layabout. We'll put him in charge of bridge design. And that's what you get. I assume. Oh, I love that. I love that. To watch it, Wind, he'll come in here and he'll buy Twitch and he'll ban all of us. Speak out against him. He'll use his money. All right. Yeah, there was a mod that makes it so you can get A and P. It makes it so helis are just as viable, but that mod is long gone. Yeah, you know what mod I was looking at last night when I was getting everything set up for today's stream was the mod that people have told me about, which makes it so you don't have to squish zombies. Every time you kill a zombie, you don't have to squish it, which used to be a feature of No Hope, but then they took that out. But you know what? That mod actually does some other things, too. It actually removes amalgamations from the games, you know? So I was like, I don't want to remove an entire enemy class from the game, because apparently the only way that those things can spawn natively is by unsmashed, like, insect corpses and stuff. I know, dude. I so loved that feature of No Hope. All right, let's see here. We're getting there. Shockingly, very little has stood in our way so far. Not even a zombie, but that's the luck of the old slash 'em. Take a look at his character portrait, everybody. There it is. Still running the nose. What are you talking about? We got a spear in our hands, bro. All right, so... Uh-oh. We got a mass grave next to a what? Alien flora. That's a note I've not even, like, seen before. All right, let's go down and around. We will avoid. We will avoid. We need to get a lighter, too. You know what? I need to be kind of looking for corpses as we walk. Oh, I gotta move my mouse pad. It's in my way. Keyboard only today, folks. Been playing too much Dwarf Fortress recently. Oh, the developers. Those toadies, man. I love Dwarf Fortress, but they stooped to a low level in order to make the game more playable and accessible to new people. They incorporated the mouse into it. It's no longer strictly a keyboard game, which, you know, for most people, that's probably a good thing. For me, I hate it. Oops. All right, let's see here. We just started this run. All right, so I'm going to hit the road, and yeah, let's go for it. Maybe we'll come across some tools. I want to backtrack, just look for a car or something. Okay, we're coming to a little town or some crap. Ooh, Dermatech. Bloop. Out of there. All right. Okay, we got a vehicle with nothing in it. We're close. We're close. Now, one good thing about these airstrips is, yeah, they often have fences. Nice big chain link fence. Okay, we got a zombie technician. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I think I got to increase the height or the size of that. Can I go down? There it is. Creature beacon size. How high can I make that? Like a 10? Let's do 8. How big is that? No, it went to 2. 5? 2? Is 4 the biggest? Oh, 4 is the biggest. That's lame. Yep, this is Slash'em VC. We call him Slash for short. All right, let's see. I feel like HT will enjoy Linux with a window manager installed. With that, you don't need a mouse. That's awesome. Well, I just mean for roguelike games. I guess Dwarf Fortress isn't really a roguelike game, but all right. Okay, let's stay focused here. Safe mode's getting turned off. Let's kill our first zombie. That's what we're here for right there. The fuel things. Oh, they have diesel here too. Oh, that's different from my last airport that I visited on a different run. So this guy's blind. He's not going to be able to... Oh, that's bad news. I don't think they will jump the fence, though, will they? The feral? Is he going to jump that fence? I thought he saw me. Did he not see me? Hey, dummy. I don't think they'll jump the fence. I know that they will open doors, but... Will he? Okay, well, you were right. Oops. It was okay. No, you were right. He did hop the fence, though. Alright, squish him. Grab him. Oh, a hammer. I don't have anything. How's he carrying all this stuff without a backpack? You know? Dude's got a freaking wood saw, a metal file set, a hammer. I can't even pick that up. Oh, he's got it in a toolbox. See, he had it in his hand or something. Wicked. Not even a challenge for Slash'em. Actually, that was pretty stupid of me, but I mean, what else can we do at this point against a feral? I don't have any tear gas. I wasn't expecting to see ferals here, but I shouldn't be surprised. This guy will be a much easier kill. We just got to grab sight of him. Oh my god, bro. You're so blind. Alright, let's drop off our sharp rock for now. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, we'll save this, I guess. Yeah, we'll save that for now. I'll save the sandpaper in the metal file set. I'll probably replace that pocket knife with one that's not damaged. Alright, so we can pop open these hangar bays, but there's almost certainly stuff in them. Let's check out this helicopter. Might get lucky and find one in better shape here. Nope. It's not in better shape. The rotor is in a different place. It's like a different layout. That's weird. Yeah, unfortunately the battery, though, is not good, so... Yeah. But we'll still remember it. We can probably... Yeah, it is bigger, isn't it? Well, you know, there are going to be other airstrips in the world, too, so we can still potentially upgrade. And maybe the first thing we should do once we get some gas in it is to fly it over here. I don't know. Yeah, no battery, no gas tank. All right, so... Oh, wait, I should check it. There's loot in it. We're desperate for, like, a backpack. Oh, look, there's a lighter here, but it's empty. Oh, no. What's this? Tiny glass vial filled with advanced healing... Ooh, fast-acting healing chemicals only be activated by a Rivtech jet... What? Jet injector device. Oh. How heck? Weighs nothing. There's 2 of them. We'll definitely take it. We'll take all that stuff. That's interesting. I've never seen that before, but honestly, I'm not surprised. There's always new items and crap that I've never seen before in my life in this game. All right, either way, let's keep exploring. All right, let's pop this. I'm worried that replacing parts will erase its can fly tag. We'll find out. Okay, yeah, we got a boy here. Ooh. I'm going to turn on this smartphone. Wait, what? Turn on flash. Oh, it's locked. Duh. Never mind. We'll drop that smartphone. I forgot about the locked thing. Did I check the things on the seat? What does that mean? Did I check the things on the seat? Oh, you mean the items in the seat compartment? Yeah, we looked at them. Is that what you meant? Alright, what's in here? Still another zomboid. Come on, buddy. They don't even hear that well. I just shouted and he didn't really even come at me. Oh my god. Okay. Could be more in here. I don't have a proper flashlight, but we do have our cell phone, so I'll just turn that on. Bunch of absolutely worthless crap. Oh, what's in this? Okay, that's got the avgas that we need right there. Lots of it. Okay, looks like half-phase gas mask. And it's ready to go. Deflated motorcycle wheel. Wait a second. So I want to activate that, right? Yeah, so we've got ourselves a gas mask already. Well, let's go. Wait, where's the zombie? Okay, he's brainless. Let's pop this open real quick. Hope there's no ferals in here. Bicycle horn. Should take that for making noises. Alright, what do we got? All avgas. Another bicycle horn there. What's up with the bicycle horns? Ooh. Bottle jack. I mean, it is the better form of the jack, but at some point we'll probably want to come back for that. Thread cutting, thread tapping. Yeah, that could be useful down the road. Don't really know what we would use it for now. Alright, where's that dude at? There he is, to the south. Let's try and take him out without him touching me. Oh. Where's the other one? Give me a warning of a zombie nearby, but I don't see it. We got a tough zombie over there. Looks like he's been tearing through that vehicle. Let's see. Oh, there's a few of them over here. God, I love a good spear. Yeah, you know, Flatus, I think you're right. I literally just this version of the game is brand new on my system. So let's go change. I was just literally like adjusting settings and bolding the font and stuff last night. Minimap height is what? 20? Does that work? Is that going to work? Hey, Mini Mongoose, what's up? My voice is calming as a background noise, but the sudden zombie cancel that. I'm sorry, Minnie. I apologize. But thanks for coming by the stream. I appreciate you. Glad to see you. All right. Oh. I think scale to true makes it wonky, but I will try the. Oh shit! There's another feral. What? Why does he keep popping them up and then disappearing them? All right, let's do. I think scale makes it wonky, but we'll try it. There it goes. That did work. Okay, good. Good call. All right, where's that feral? I really don't want to tangle with another feral right now. Let me just eat these almonds. Okay, smash. Okay, they're down here. There he is right there. He doesn't see me yet. He's got a pipe. What's the best way of taking the feral out without tear gas? Maybe we'll get lucky and find some tear gas. Let's chew this gum. Paramilitary? Where's that guy at? They're all down there to the south. Oh, crap, he saw me. Crap. Yeah, the downspout's not a bad idea. I'm just worried about falling off of it, you know, getting back down, but it's not a bad idea. Let's run over there. We'll try that. I don't know if I can actually climb up this one. Yeah. Oh, shit, he hit me. All right, let's let him get him closer. Yeah, good call. Good call. That's the best way to deal with them. But now we just got to hope and pray that we don't fall off the roof. Shit, I'm in mild pain. Yeah, he took a little hit of my torso with the stupid rocks. So what I'm going to do is toss my long pointy stick to the ground. And let's climb down the spout. Okay, good. We didn't fall. Oh, man. He's got a freaking hacksaw on him, too. Ooh, he's got the large gym bag. Yes. I'll put those knee pads on, too. Not bad. Not bad. Let me grab the work pants. Alright, now we need to go back over to that other feral who had the hammer and stuff. I couldn't pick up earlier. Oh, wait. Do I want that wire? I don't really want copper wire, do I? Yeah, this is the guy. Tool belt. Oh, and the wood saw, not the rock. Okay, let me check out. Large wallet. Wait, what's in the wallet? I'd rather be lucky than skilled any day of the week. All right, so my smartphone is burning juice. Let's turn that off. All right, let's take a quick look at our inventory. So we've got some tools now. Half of them are pretty banged up, though. I don't need that hammer anymore. Definitely don't need a funnel right now. All right, so I've got an adjustable wrench, which is 2 bolt turning, 1 fine. I also don't need sandpaper and a metal file set. We still don't have proper screwdrivers to remove stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and drop some nonsense. Okay, I think that's everything we want to get rid of. Cool, cool, cool. Let me actually favorite another couple things. Oh, hold on. Let's wear the tool belt. Let's take off... Oh, I had cargo pants on. Do I want the work pants or the cargo pants? The cargo pants are in better shape. Well, we're not playing with magic. We're not playing with the Magicalism mod, so the Denaris is not relevant for this run currently. It's a good question, Ed, because I did not set up the ID card. Can I just put ID card and will that do all the ID? Can I just do like that? Yeah, so without Magicalism, we don't have to worry about the Denarius. I mean, it's there because I do plan on playing, Magicalism in the future. Like I said, I just logged in last night briefly to try and set some of this stuff up. So there's some things I haven't done yet, but you use just ID card. Yeah, because I know capitalization does matter, doesn't it? All right. Good, 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 good. Yeah, good call. Let's look at our stick. How's it doing? It's in good shape. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just keep my cargo pants on and we'll just drop the work pants for now. I'll find a better pair of those. All right, so a little disappointing in that we don't have any batteries. We also did not get any potential welding stuff, but we're not done. Just getting started. All right, let's check out these buildings. I hate these kind of stairs like this. Oh, messenger bag. It's actually quite nice. Let's put that on. And we'll grab the memory card. We'll browse that. Should I go ahead and just browse it now? Maybe I should start getting into that habit. Yeah, now I could just drop it. I did it once, and I'll probably never do it again. Wait, why didn't it browse the USB drive? Oh, there's 2 manuals on it. Wait, don't I? I'm going to keep it then, don't I? Alright. Those buildings I can't get into. Oh, you know what? We got to be careful down here, because there are zombies. Okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't just barge into this building. Let's backtrack. Utilize this fence. Man, they tore the crap out of these vehicles. Oof. Oof. There's quite a few of them. Alright, they're all zombies though, so we should be fairly okay. One of them's paramilitary. Where's that guy? Oh boy. That guy might be hard to kill with my weak weapon, but we'll try our best. Alright, let's actually pop over there, squish... Oh, okay. He does not look like a paramilitary zombie, does he? He's like holding a weapon. It looks like... I didn't know zombies could wield weapons. Whoa. Okay, we got this. Man, thank God for a good chain link fence. Oh boy. When I have my first birthday party, I just want to be surrounded by chain link fences, you know? It's my dream. Can you go over? Alright, where's the paramilitary? Alright, we got rest. This air breathing is really annoying. Sometimes I wish I was just a fish. Alright, come down here where the fence isn't broken. I think we're doing something to this guy. But It does take a bit of patience. This guy could have some interesting stuff on him, though. Could have some tear gas, even some firearms, so it's worth it. All right, let's look at him. Yeah, we're doing damage, albeit slowly. We are causing quite a racket, too. Almost. Man, Jesus. Thing is like 1 hour to kill it. Whew. The cheese is strong with this one. Oh, there it is. Oh, hell yeah. Slash him, you just got your first weapon. Firearm, I should say. And it's on our back, so we're able to wear it. Let's go ahead and favorite it. Bing, boing, boom. Let's do a couple quick things. Can we do this? Unload, reload. AR-15. Did that do that? Did that do it? Okay. Yeah, that did it. We'll drop those 2 empty ones. Don't really need to carry those around. We're good. Yeah, we're looking real nice now. Let's go. Is that what it is? Yeah, AR-15 plus 2. One of the pluses is the strap, and the other is a mid-length bore. .223 upper receiver. Yeah, not bad, not bad. That's definitely going to bump up our endurance or our encumbrance a little bit, but I might go ahead and just take off the messenger bag for now. Where is it? There it is. We'll keep it, though. We'll keep it. All right, let's check the rest of these zombies. I fought so hard to clear this place. We must loot. Ooh, handheld game system. Look, smash. Ooh, more unbrowsed stuff. Okay. Looking real nice. All right, we'll pick that up. And look at that. Some vehicles. There's only one that looks like it's got any potential. It's not got a lot of potential, I'll tell you that much. Doesn't even have a dashboard. It's got controls on it, though, but no dashboard. So we still need some tools. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Finally. So we've got ourselves... Already I have that. I guess I'll pick up the screwdriver. What is this? Bolt turning? We don't need that. Need that. Yes. 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 I will take the rubber hose for now. All right, let me look at this. What does this give me exactly? Plus it's a screwdriver. All right, we'll keep that until we get a screwdriver set, obviously. And then that goes bye-bye. Hey, Consolus is here. Oh, what's up, buddy? I was wondering where you were, my friend. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Dude, sorry I missed you. I was so engrossed in killing that stupid zombie. Welcome. Yeah, we're back to the spear-wielding ways. You know it, buddy. This is... Oh, and this character is now based on Slash. Our man Slash MVC has been reincarnated, has been incarnated into the world of Cataclysm. You missed the ping. I was kind of waiting for the stream. I'm sorry, buddy. I almost tabbed out and opened Discord again when I didn't see you join right away to ping you again, but spears are the best. They are. Listen, no holds barred with this guy. We're going to do everything we can to survive, and hopefully we'll actually make it to the frickin' winter this time around. Let's see. Yeah. Typically I close my Discord. And I don't know. I thought maybe you were asleep or something, buddy. Let's see. I wasn't used to watching a stream without consoles chatting away. I know, Addy. I was disturbed by it. Let's see. Hey, Goizaka. What's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for dropping by the stream, my friend. We are starting a brand new character. Well, we've already started. This is our man, Slash MVC here. He's got quite a few traits on him. In terms of his stats, we went 9898. And of course, he is a helicopter pilot. So we started with the pilot scenario. Now, what that means is there's actually two helicopters on the map right now that we know of. So, of course, it's right next to a freaking portal. But we started right here. This is where we spawned into the world. And our helicopter was here. It was already pre-marked for us. When we got there, despite the fact that we've got no hope, it's still flyable. But it needs fuel and it needs a new battery. And I don't know if it's going to work, because some people are saying that if you change anything at all on the helicopter, it won't fly. So if we like remove the battery and install a different one, that's going to make it not flight worthy, apparently. But I mean, we have to try, you know. And if that happens, don't worry, because we will just go out and search for another helicopter. You know, this is a brand new run. We've found them before in previous worlds. Nice. What's this? Oh, that's for like stereos, isn't it? It's for something. Wait, what? What mechanic is that supposed to be? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you're asking. He has mechanics of 5. Yeah, we started with mechanics 5, electronics 4. I also gave him some skill in rifles and melee. The thing with the helicopter that you can't... Well, whenever you go to... Hold on, maybe I can display it to you. But whenever you work or go to make like a change to a helicopter, it does pop up a warning telling you that it's going to make it not flight worthy, essentially, if you do that. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out. Oh, yeah. Ooh, first aid. Just open it. First aid. Thank you. That's our first medicine right there, people. Been dying to find some of that. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? I got a bunch of garbage on me. As usual, I'm picking up every little thing I come across. Okay, let's keep looking around. We're still here at the airport. We haven't left yet. We're just looking. We haven't fully explored it either. All right, let's go into this building again. These vending machines look like crap. Let's see. I think your chances to find a working road roller is higher than a helicopter. I'm okay with that. Hey, listen. If we have to turn our piloting skills to the road roller, I'm okay with that. Let's see. So no weapon limitations. No holds barred for this run. We're going to try and just use whatever we can to survive as long as we can. But handy, as I mentioned on Discord, I think this morning or yesterday, we do not have the Cataclysm mod. So strictly going with the mind over matter playthrough and mythical martial arts too. Maybe we'll become like a wandering monk who just kicks people's butt. Just got ourselves an e-ink tablet, people. Let's go. Be using that to look up porn later. No, I mean to learn things. Okay, what's back here? Ooh, I do have a hammer. Rider of Dawn, what's going on? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that, my friend. That's very nice of you, Rider. Thank you. Whoa, there's a lot of pins in this crate. What the hell? What the... Dude, I've never seen a crate that with this much stuff in it. Look at all the USB drives. What? Wait a second. I've got to browse all these. There's 17 rubber bands in here. Yeah, helis are just in a bad spot, have been a bad spot for a long time, and it seems like folks have no interest in fixing them. In my hub, I found something called Hub 1, or in your world, and I'm interested in what might be inside. Hub 1 is a NPC location with like people who give you quests and stuff. You should go up there and talk to the people in Hub 1. It'll initiate a quest line. Let's see. I made myself glaive and from a lawnmower blade. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Can you imagine that? Walking around with a homemade glaive from a freaking lawnmower blade. Yeah, okay, that's crazy. How much stuff was in that? All right, hold on. We need to activate the laptop. Browse everything. It almost took no time at all, too. It's freaking amazing. So let's go back and activate that again. Browse and move all files from all devices. What? Did it already do that? Hold on, let me try that one more time. I'm not going to spend too long doing this, but I want to get all that info. Store books is not right. Browse and move files onto this device. Copy files. That's what I want. Oh, yeah, all of it. Look at all the books. Look at that. Bean Diesel. That's a mechanics book. Nice. We got a bunch of books. Okay, let's see. You can get a nice set of armor from Hub 1, but the initial quests get pretty badly broken by No Hope. That's true. When I did it, I had to spawn in one of the EMP grenades from the debug spawn menu. There's No Hope messes with that. You also found a crater full of lava? That's wicked. I've never seen a crater with lava in it. All right, so shockingly, there's no tower. I guess the tower is this, which I can't get in. This is a weird little airstrip. All right, well, anyway, we've cleared it. The airstrip is looted. There's an absolute butt ton of fuel here. Oh, and there's a mine shaft right there. Okay, so maybe what we do, just to set ourselves up for potential, because I know you guys are telling me that it's not going to work because I have to remove the battery, but we're still going to try it. So, Consolus, this is the 0.I branch. So it is, I guess you could technically call it experimental. It's accessed from the stable side of the Cata launcher, though. It is the next stable candidate. It's still in testing, though. 0.I. We did a previous run on this, too. It was your... No. It was the character before Aram. I can't remember who that was now. Was that Helminia? I think Helminia was before Aaron. Something like mission to face... Wait... All right, so we're just going to grab this barrel. And I have to drop my spear, but that's okay. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and take this back up to our helicopter. Ooh, I don't know if I should go north here. Oh, yeah, that is the first quest. Defend. Yeah. That's right. For Hub 1. I have heard of some people trying to break into Hub 1 and just like steal from the NPCs in there. But I'm assuming that's more of like a late game challenge. Something you do if you're really well equipped. Yeah, it is a dangerous one for sure. And as Consolus mentioned too, it relies on certain items generating in the world, namely EMP grenades to disable the robot. But those are often affected by the No Hope mod. So you can get into a situation where the EMP grenades don't spawn and you have no way to complete the quest. But what I like I mentioned, I just go into the debug and generate it in. Slash some zombie kitten. Despair, please don't let my man die. You got it. I'm going to try my best. Console this MHD, you make me feel stupid. Why? I don't think of standing on the fence space and then moving items over it. Oh, yeah, yeah. How do you get items over? Let's see, I think the reward is good for the dangerous mission. Yeah. And plus, it's not the only reward. If you complete that first quest, you can go trade with them and stuff. You can get the armor, but you can also trade other stuff too. So it's good to have that location on your side, so to speak. Hey, what's going on, Victor? Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for stopping by the stream, buddy. Smashing the fence. Oh, usually having a spear strap for the long weapons. I understand. So, also, I think I pointed, oh my God, I think I pointed it out, but right next to our helicopter is a freaking portal. The thing that killed my last character. Poor Aram. It's right there. Right next to it. If I get this helicopter up, get away from me, geese. New run. Yeah, what's going on? Fade low. Hello, my friends. Just started, buddy. We've been going for about an hour. Let me show you his traits. So this is our man Slash, named after our very own Slash'em VC. And he's got a hell of a lot of negative traits on him. But the good news is he's also a very skilled man. And the most important thing about our run is that we're a helicopter pilot. So my goal is to fly a helicopter in this run. You know, I've come across helicopters before. Never, and I even in a previous like single player world, I tried to repair the helicopter and get in it, but I discovered at that time that you have to have the helicopter piloting proficiency to fly a car or to fly a helicopter, and there's no way to actually properly learn that in game. You have to only put it on during character generation, as far as I know. So there we are. We've done it. Let's see here. All right, so we've dropped off the gas. I guess I could just like fill it. Bro. Is that a Canada Goose that... Oh, wow, that was it. So this is empty. Oh, wow. That's not as much as I thought. Oh, Victor says he's watching the the Dwarf Fortress series, and I'm glad you took the idea of digging the hole and opening the tunnel over the river. Yes, 100%, Victor. Thank you for thank you for suggesting that too, because it worked perfectly. Can you repair the components, or is that's a good question, bro. That's a good question. See, the problem is this draining battery, to be quite honest with you. Let's see if, wait, I don't know why I just exited that screen. That car is not right. You're right, Fade Low. It's a helicopter, buddy. It definitely requires you to suspend your disbelief, as they say in the movie biz. You've got to suspend your disbelief when you look at this thing. Just believe that it's a helicopter. This time, not one dwarf's die. I know, that's pretty rare for me too, Victor. It is. It is. Yeah, so batteries can't be repaired. That sucks. You might have to remove the battery to fix it, unfortunately. Yeah. So if we go to the battery... Where is it? There it is. Try to remove it. Removing this part will mean that the vehicle is no longer flight worthy. Continue. What I'm going to do is not remove it yet. We are going to, but I want to make sure I have a ready battery that I can reinstall it. And I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know, but we'll try it. Hey, lovely flowers, how's it going? Welcome, long time no see. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. Tim, speaking Goizaka. What are you speaking, buddy? Is that Portuguese? Let's see here. Good going. How's oh, going good. It's going great. Thank you. I'm doing very well. Wait, did we check the seats? No, I didn't. There was stuff here the whole time. Oh, look, there's hemostatic powder here. Shit, I could have used all this. All right, we'll wear this. Grab that. We do have some Brazilians here. Ooh, roadmap. Obrigado. That's the only word in Portuguese I know. I used to work with a Portuguese lady, though. She was super, super person. Wonderful person. Maybe we are over-interpreting the message. It is true that it can't fly without a battery so much. You know, and I was also thinking maybe that if I reinstall something of like equal weight into that same square, maybe that would like make it flight worthy again. You know, I don't know. So that's why I'm going to wait to remove it. Get away from my helicopter. Goose. All right, so let's get away from this stupid portal. We're going to check out this bridge. Because bridges are awesome. Wait, I'm thirsty. Fruit juice. Hardware, we were talking about how each of us found... Oh, okay, found the channel, or your channel. Right on, right on. That's awesome, my friends. I love all my foreign viewers. Absolutely. I also love the American viewers, too. Hey, we got an interesting looking vehicle here. Electric sports sedan. Look at this baby. All right. All right. A very nice looking motor. Wheels, enough. We've got 3 crap batteries, but we've got one that's in primo condition. Let's check the controls. Okay, security system controls and the frame itself in this position is real bad. Ugh. Me by RimWorld and Cataclysm? Hell yeah. So if you've, yeah, Victor, if you found me from RimWorld, you've been watching for a while, for sure, for sure. In our country, finding Cataclysm or RimWorld players is very rare. So you're real fine. Well, awesome. That's awesome. I love Brazil. Let's see. Lula. Viva Lula. Wait, not Viva. Lula. Yeah, I know Lula. All right, so I don't know him personally, but he's a good guy. All right, let's see. That's why we like your videos. Well, thank you, my friends. I'm glad you found me. Originally came here for the vintage story and stayed for the Cataclysm. Hell yeah. New we've got a new episode of the hardcore vintage story comes out tonight. Look at this. There's actually a lot of good stuff in that front seat there. Hold your horses, people. We've got to activate some maps and stuff. Or this visitor's pass. That'll show us something. I originally came here... Oh, yeah, I just read that. Yeah. Vintage story. One of my faves. Let's see. All right. That opened up something for us. Let's favorite that. Excuse me. Gonna do just a little bit of inventory management here. Not much. Just real quick. Make sure we've got certain things favorited. Certain things unfavorited. Okay, so what we definitely want to do is remember this vehicle. Never activated the visitor's pass. It just shows you the location of, oh, what's it called? It's not Hub 1. Transcoast Logistics. Right there. Yeah, it'll just show you like oh, that's a regional school. I don't know what it opened up. Is it this? I think this is what it opened. Transcoast Logistics. I wish you were playing Cataclysm right now. HD, whoa, I missed Consolus, hold on. What other roguelikes have you played? My recent first contact with the genre was see where you drive into Dungeon of Moria and steal one of the Silmaril. Nice. No, I've never heard of that one, but I love Lord of the Rings. I'd be very interested. And I also really love the Silmaril the Silmarillion. But I would recommend for other roguelike games, Caves of Cud. There's also another really interesting one. Oh crap, I've played it on my channel before, but I've forgotten the name of it. You know what else I forgot? The fact that we don't have a spear on us. So let's ignore the zombie for now. We're going to return to the other side of the bridge. Oh, these geese, bro. I don't know, Slashim just looks cool, doesn't he? With his crew cut and his glasses. Don't ask that question. Oh, the geese. Oh, there's a corpse right there. It's Caves of Cud. What's the other roguelike where you're a little robot? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. All right, we need to go to the tree line and get ourselves another weapon. It's going to come to me. Have you maybe considered making a series for it? Wait, for what? For Caves of Cud? I've got like 4 seasons of Caves of Cud on my channel. Crap, what's the name of that game? Alright, whoop. Wield that long stick. Let's go ahead and make the weapon. Only takes a few moments. No, Sil, what we were talking about. Oh, Sil. No Sil is what it's called. Yeah, I mean, link it in Discord for me. Link the game, and I'll take a look at it for sure, buddy. Always open and trying new stuff out. There's something on me. This beaver is following me. Why are you following me, beaver? It's hostile. Hostile beavers. Bro, I'm carrying a firearm. Don't even think about it. All right, we're going back over the bridge. Get away from me, goose. Trying to slip over this thing without the stupid portal noticing me. All right, did I remember this location? Yeah, we did. Okay. You know what? It's actually on a raised bridge, though, so that's not great. We won't be able to see that. Oh, what is this? Ooh. Oh, it lacks wheels. Dang it. Look at all that space in the back. Whoo. Eager beaver. I love it. Oh, we're going to remember this one, though. Well, we're definitely coming back for that. So, NetHack is your favorite. God damn it, I'm trying to think of that game. Now I have to open up my Steam library to find it because I can't think of it. And CogMind. Really fun one. I didn't get as far into CogMind as I have with Caves of Cud. Oh, this is a church. So lame, dude. So lame. We got all these zombies on us now. Well, let's just take them up here to the radio. Oh, shit. God damn it. There's 2 ferals on us now. All right, we're running. Run away. This is where Slashim's military training comes into play. This man can just out-sprint those nasty ferals. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye. Yeah, they've definitely, like, beefed up churches. Churches used to be, like, almost every time I would come across a real church, it would be, like, uninhabited. Perfectly safe. Now, it's a different story. It feels like every church... Oh, crap, dude. How? Bro, I rested for, like, 10 seconds, and they're on top of me already. Well, there's wasps and an alien grove. All right, we gotta. Oh my God, they're catching up again. I think we can probably. Oops. lose them in the trees? I don't know. God damn it, I wish I had some tear gas. Oh! What happened? How did they get a... Oh, I ran out of stamina. Oh my god. How did he die so quick? Oh, I should have used the gun. Damn it, I didn't even think about the gun. I didn't even think about it. And there was no previous saves either. Oh, well. There it goes. It's alright, we'll just start again. Oh, man. New game, preset, last character, load it up. Like that. Just boom. Maybe we'll have a better helicopter, too, this time. Man. On the 17th. Oh, you will be able to give my sub prime. Well, right on, my friend. Thanks, Victor. Appreciate that, buddy. I'll be here streaming, I'm sure, right around that time. Yes, that's okay, though. That's okay. That was bad luck. Ferals are the worst. Use default settings. All right, we're back. There's our Haley. What is this over here? Oh, shit, we're right at the Refugee Center. Literally, there's the refugee fence. Okay, that's wicked. Let's turn on that. Oh, boy. Okay, so the airport is significantly farther. What is this over here? What? You know what this is? This is the location we just died at. These are the vehicles that Slash'em, the previous Slash'em, just, yeah, that's the helicopter right there. So the markers remain, I guess so. I mean, I've had characters in same worlds before, but usually they don't spawn that close to each other, because the world size is infinite as far as I understand it. Wow, that's wild. All right, let's check a couple things here. Okay, we'll drop that wallet again. Don't get discouraged, people. Don't get discouraged. /version 0.9 markers. Now I'm the one who's grateful. I spent several days sad until I found and watched your videos. Unfortunately, I can't be a Patreon, but I can support you with the sub. Well, no worries, Victor. No worries. Buddy, we've got a Discord for the Patreons and stuff, but I've made exceptions in the past for people who are just Twitch subscribers, and who can't necessarily sub on Patreon. So, yeah, we'll be happy to invite you into the Discord, buddy. I can whisper people on Twitch too, so I can send you that Discord invite. All right, looks like we got to go down into the trees here or something. Let's hope that there's no... All right, let's go to the Sharp Rock. Let's do the same thing we did last time. Yeah, let's hope there's no ferals around. Oh, man, I tell you one thing that's true about this game. It'll keep you humble. At least it does for me. Smash. Smash it, slash. There we go. Long stick. Let's go. Pointy. We're ready. We're ready. All right. Into the trees we dive. Hopefully there's nothing nasty here. What's this? Oh, sugar house. Okay, there are usually zombies at these sugar houses. Yep, there's a zapper zombie right there. Nope. And he does see me. We might climb a tree for this guy. All right, we did not fall, so that's good. God, I can't believe I died with that last dude. That sucked. We had all our tools and stuff so quick. No, we don't start with a pistol. You think you would, as like a pilot, you'd think you would start with one, but you don't. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh well, we'll just move past it. We'll move past it. Whoa. Why did I open that door? That's not what we're going for. Oh, no. Son of a biscuit. Oh, Oh, look at our helicopter. No, it's in way worse shape. Damn it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. You know, I'm just going to climb this tree against this feral, too. See how that goes. Oh, shit. Can't get me. I'm like a little bird. I'm like a little birdie up in the tree. Can't get me, you bad boys. All right, let's go down. Yeah, yeah. Oh, shit, we fell. We fell that time. So we did get injured, and we're in severe pain now. Oh, my God, this run is starting off so badly. Oh. There's a Ruger target pistol here, which is a .22 caliber. I've used those before, and it's basically a waste. It's basically a waste of time. Oh, I'm used to losing characters. Died 20 times last night. Yeah, well, you're playing on... Are you still playing the last generation, too? That one is much more difficult. Damn it, I can't even pick up this crowbar. I had no idea you could climb trees. This is a learning stream. Yeah, that's not something... Ooh, a syringe. I was, like, aware of right away myself, but it's, you know, something that chatters have advised me on in the past. Oh, man. Damn it. All right, so let's eat that. We're not in good shape. We definitely should not be engaging in combat now. I guess we're just going along this road and praying to God that nothing nasty pops out at us. Well, the helicopter is bad. But, yeah, that one, I should have actually unmarked it, but we'll just leave it there. I didn't even look at it, though, did I? Hold on. There's a small chance that the battery is still intact. Although I seriously doubt it. No, it's draining. Well, so... Maybe the refugees have an extra helicopter to sell. Well, I mean, now the good news is, you know, we just have to go over here. Because this actually has gas in it. Remember, I filled it up. There's gasoline in this helicopter. We just need a battery for it. And now we know the location of a second airstrip up here. It's not totally impossible that we could still get that helicopter up and running, you know? I'm not giving up. Not giving up on it. But... do need to find probably like a regular vehicle. That would be good. Hey, what's up, monster? Oh, Aram. Yes, I did die. Yes, yes, yes. Had some issues with a feral or two. Got murdered. But we started again. Same character. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, this game will keep you humble. You think you've learned it? You know all the tricks. Well, you don't. Hold on. B. Actually, let's turn off that. Okay, so do we continue this road? I think we'll continue along the road here for a bit, but we might turn and go up to the refugee center. We started right next to the refugee center, too, in this one. It's crazy. Okay, we just picked up some of that. It's you know what I'm most upset about? Dying from that last character was all the books that we discovered in those memory cards. But you know what? The character is still there, too. You know, his corpse is still there. So we could go find Slasham's body. Wait. Where did they go? Oh, I turned off the overlay. Hold on, that was a mistake then, wasn't it? Overlay? Yeah, that did that. I think I'm going to turn off V. That's what I want. Okay, yeah. So anyway, Slashem's original body is still over here. I guess I could come get all his stuff. We'll have to kill the ferals that killed him, but we will. We'll get revenge for our previous selves, people. I guess that's one positive aspect of having to regenerate my character. Oh, that's right, Aram. I don't know if you saw that, but shit, there's a roadblock. Yeah, I definitely want the AR-15. We actually spawned in the same world, and this right here, these marks, were from our previous run. These were vehicles that I marked with the old character, and we literally spawned right next to him, which is weird. And we spawned right next to the refugee center too. All right, so we're turning around because I don't want to mess with this police roadblock, but let me just kind of get a little closer. Okay, this looks like one that has zombies, not turrets. Maybe there are. Oh, there's something. No, it's a searchlight. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a feral cop. Does not see me. Go. Go, go, go. We fell out of a tree, too, so I'm injured right now because I fell out of a tree. All right, let's go back the way that we came to about right here. And now I think we'll cut through the woods. What's that? Forest. Yeah, let's explore around the refugee center here. I don't know what there could be, but it's worth investigating. Hostile survivor. Okay, interesting. We got raiders to the north of us. They're no longer marking raiders on the map using the auto map. Hey, what's going on, Fun Sam Gaming? Welcome. Yep, a new run. It's looking it's like looking into the future. Normally you watch on YouTube. That's right. I see you're a first-time chatter. Well, thanks for dropping by the stream, buddy. Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Yes, so we started with a new character. This is Slash, named after our very own Slash MVC, and he is a helicopter pilot. So the goal of this current run is basically to fly. We're trying to get a helicopter to work. We ran into some problems, but we're just going to move past those and continue on with this new character. Oh boy. Walked right up to a mobile home park. And we're going to turn around and walk right away. God, I'm still in unimaginable pain. Yeah, we're in a real vulnerable position right now after falling out of that tree. If I spot a Me-Go and it sees me, I'm pretty much dead. You do not miss any mishaps. Console us. He's my propaganda minister. That's right. Keep spreading the truth, quote unquote, console us. All right, what do we got? Yeah, we could be in real bad shape if we come across basically anything that is faster than me. Oh, we got a corpse up there. Okay. Oh, what are we looking at here? This cabin. Okay. I think these have this cabin's gonna have zombies. Or maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. What do you got? Wear it. Hey, Fun Sam Gaming's Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing experience. And once again, thank you. That's awesome. All right, what are we looking at? Matchbook, thank God. We are a pyromaniac, so let's have a drink. I don't have any containers yet. Was there a container? Nope. Actually, wait a second. Something people always tell me to do is to make this reinforced garbage bag. What? Excuse me? Then why did you show it as available? What? There was 10 right here. Did I... Huh? I'm very confused. What just happened? There were literally 10 garbage bags there. Now, when I tried to craft it, it said there were none. Is there an in-progress item? Oh, there it is. Oh. What the frick? Why does it do that? Yeah, sometimes I don't understand the crap. What? There were 10 garbage bags. Oh my god. Well, this is why I don't do that, apparently. This is why I don't make those. Because they're fricked up. Alright, let's see here. Ignore it. It never happened. Oh, okay. Nothing. Okay. Can I get out? Hello. It's nothing really here that I want. I don't see any kind of bags, unfortunately. Just a bunch of clothing. Helicopter escape on No Hope. You know what? No. Well, we don't know truly if it's going to be possible, Fun Sam. We're not sure. It's a good question. Yeah. A couple other people have pointed that out. So it could be an issue, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if we can't fly, then we can't fly. We'll just do other stuff, but at least the possibility is there, you know? And to be quite frank, right now, there are like, we have the location of 3, potentially 4 different helicopters currently on the map. There's a helicopter right here. There's a helicopter right here. There's another one right here. And then there's an airstrip right up here. There's another airstrip, which we don't know if there's a helicopter at this location because we haven't made it here yet. So, I don't know. 1 out of 4 chance that maybe one of them is flyable. God damn it, there's another police roadblock over here. It's police that got me all blocked in. Alright, well, that kind of is our destination, too. I'd like to get up to this airstrip. That's our best bet, I think. Rider of Dawn, I saw when you made the character you gave them negative traits. Is that for added challenge or is there a reason to do it? It is for the added challenge, but the more negative traits you put on there gives you more positive points that you can add other things like skills or positive traits or even boost your stats. So I gave my character all these negative traits, not just for the challenge. That's also sort of part of it, but it was really just to free up more skill points and, you know, like trait points that I could use. Hope that makes sense. Now, again, when you're in character creation, there's 3 different ways you can create your character. Single pool, multi-pool, or survivor. Survivor is freeform. There are no points if you play and if you start. And if you're a brand new player, you might just want to do that. Just play as a survivor with no restrictions. But it's up to you just how experienced you are with games like, you know, games like this and stuff. All right, let's do this. But yeah, and in fact, there are certain traits like if we look at this negative one, Pyromaniac, I always say that it's a negative trait technically, but it's really like a secret positive trait. Because check it out. Let's see. If we look at our character's morale, yeah, right now he's craving fire. So he's a little bit unhappy. You know, his little smiley face is just a straight line. So he's not the happiest fellow right now. But if we come over here and light a fire on that bush right there. And then we look at him. Yes, so now he's got a mood improvement because of the fire. And he's not smiling yet, but he will be eventually. By the way, addictive personality you say is not a problem, but you aren't taking codeine or Oxycontin. As far as I know, you don't get addicted to those, but you might, and maybe I've just gotten lucky, but I don't think those are addictive like you think they are. I don't see a reason why you couldn't build a helicopter using an old fan, old room fan. Yeah, because I've taken many codeines and oxycontins with characters that have addictive personality, and they never get addicted, never. And yet I will take like one single drink of a beer with an addictive character, and they immediately get addicted to it. So I don't think that there's a opiate addiction in the game. Opioid addiction, I should say. I do agree after watching Slash Show, he's craving fire. It's a good trade. Pyromaniac, it only gives you 2 points to spend, but it's good. I like Pyro. I am a Pyro. I mean, not really, but I like fire. Oh, classic movie Firestarter. I think that was maybe Drew Carey's first major movie role, based on a Stephen King novel. And I'll tell you that I've read the novel. The movie is actually very accurate to the book. It does deviate at points, but that's such a good movie. Anybody who's never seen Firestarter, go watch it. Really good. Drew Barrymore. Did I say Drew Carey? No, I didn't. I did not say Drew Carey. I did, didn't I? Oh my God. We got a town car here. Did I say Drew Carey? Thank God Minnie Mongoose is here to keep me honest. Thank God. Drew Carey, Drew Barrymore. It's the same person. Man, I can't carry any of this stuff. Wait, do I already have a flint and steel? No, that was our last character. I would write if it was not the same game. There is an opioid addiction in the game too, and much codeine can cause serious problems. Okay, I have to take your word for it, but I've never had that happen. And I use codeine liberally. These guys will tell you. I will take it like as a prophylactic too at times. Let's see. I love Drew Barrymore in the Charlie's Angels movies. She's quite the fun. She's a funny person. I think her father was like an actor, so she was like guaranteed to be in movies as a kid. As I said, my character that did not leave the lab had opioid. Okay, I'll have to take your word for it, but I mean, our last character, Aram was addictive personality. He had that same trait and never affected him. Not for opioids. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing, people? There's a road to the north. Let's go there. We're still in unimaginable pain. For whatever oh, crap. Wild piglets running around. E.T. was Drew's first film. Thank you, Fun Sam Gaming. Appreciate that. Has anybody seen Firestarter? Who was the male? Who was the father? Like, the mother of the family is killed by, what do they call it? The Factory or something? Can't remember, but it's such a good book. It's one of those early Stephen King novels where he's like absolute master of his craft. But it's all about a little girl who can start fires with her mind. And her father has psychic abilities too, but his are different. But they're being hunted by like a government organization who's using them as like test subjects. The father was okay. Yeah, I wanted to say it was Kurt Russell, but I knew that was not right. I knew it was not Kurt Russell, but it's kind of like a Patrick Swayze Kurt Russell knockoff. That's right, Disillusioned. Oh, welcome too. Thanks for dropping by the stream. The Kurt Russell knockoff. Oh man, a lot of stuff I want. I can't pick up right now. I'll take that and that and that. The Miraculous. That's who my first thought was, but yeah, I can't place that guy. And I've seen him in other stuff too. It's not like he's a known like a first time actor or something. He's just like you say, it's kind of a low rent Kurt Russell. All right, so we're kind of coming close to this. What it looks like a trailer park. Oh, we got a terrified parent and a zombie coming out of the woods. Okay, so this zombie is chasing this person. Let's just back off. Let nature take its course. Where'd you go? Okay. Yeah, we'll just avoid them. Let's go. We're not going to go into the trailer park. We're not in fighting shape right now. I fell out of a tree. I just know another YouTube Cata player is currently dealing with opioid addictions and has been playing for 8+ years. Don't like to mention other people's names on video stream. That's all right. No worries, no worries. You know, if it's another Cataclysm player, they're in a small group. David Keith, not like I embodied him. David Keith. Is that his name? Yeah, I'd never heard that guy's name. Any chance playing Sky Island or In a Woods modded series? Yeah, absolutely. I will. I've been thinking about doing those too because I get those suggested a lot. But I honestly think In a Woods would be more suited to an edited series versus just doing live streams because I know a large part of In a Woods is just crafting, you know, sitting in a cave or whatever, just crafting. But I think it could definitely work as an edited playthrough for sure. And I have done the Sky Island one before, and it was a lot of fun, but I'm not very good at it. So we definitely have to try it for sure. Internet Movie Database, right on IMDb. Oh, thank you. That's what you IMDb'd him. My bad. I didn't understand that abbreviation when. Now it makes total sense though. Yeah, Inwood's definitely edited. That's my thinking on it. I think that the Sky Island could go either way, because it is pretty exciting, you know. But then there are going to be periods of downtime when I'm like on the island. But still, you know, people, as people have said before, I've had chatters point this out. If they're here to watch a game like Cataclysm, then they're not like normal video game players where they have to be like constantly entertained. You know what I'm saying? Usually, people are into Cataclysm are more patient, more methodical. They like content which is a little bit slowed down and stuff. All right, let's see. So this is interesting. We've got an orchard, but there's no vehicles here. But there very well could be a solar panel on that roof over there. So I do not have a hammer yet, which is unfortunate. I might go pick up a rock and see if we can make a step ladder. A step ladder. And I know what some of you guys are saying. Just go climb the freaking downspout. Quit being a coward. Well, I've already fell once on this run, so fall out of a tree. So it's less cowardly and more embarrassment. Ooh, there's two of them. Ooh. People who like watching roguelikes are a different breed. I personally like watching people playing with Dino Mod, especially with Magicalism. Yeah, this one I never put on. I always think about it, but I'll have to try that out. My last run was Magicalism. Currently, I'll just show you guys the world mods. We're going pretty bare bones in terms of the mods. We're just doing no hope and mind over matter, bombastic, mythical, and tameable, and that's it. But maybe on the next one, yeah, I might do something more heavily modded. All right, well, there's not a lot of point in getting up on the roof right now to get these. Oh, apples, beautiful. Let's just eat these. So what we'll do is we'll come back here, most likely. Honestly, no clue if it actually helps, but I climbed from the dumpster on the orchard roof. Does it give you a notification that you could potentially fall? You know what I'm saying? Oh. Anything in here? There's more garbage bags. Ah. Irradiation plants have like... I didn't know that. So 40 solar panels, so set for life. That's pretty cool. Oh, bro, we're going to hurt ourselves. All right, well, we're up here now, so... We're already injured. What's the worst? I guess I could break my leg or something. Alright, let's have a little drink while we're up here, maybe? No, never mind. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Alright, so... in order to zone them... Wait. Could I just use this, maybe? Open air? No, that'll break them. Alright, so in order to zone them, I want to add an unsorted underneath them. And then I want to add a custom. And then custom on the ground. And save it. Boom. Nice. Good call. I wouldn't have thought of that. I rarely use zoning for that purpose, but that was helpful. Okay, good. We did not fall. Although we're still in distressing pain. All right, so, well, we got him off this roof, but nothing I can do with him still. Hey, we got a gas station here, though, so let's mark him. Are you still watching? Wait. Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Victor, what's Victor saying? Irradiation plant. That's cheating, taking notes. The zones are helpful, really helpful. Yeah, that is useful. That was definitely useful. All right, let me see here. We got a note. Let's go check out the gas station. Could be some vehicles here, but... oh, shoot, there's a zombie child. Yeah, I was going to say, oftentimes the gas stations are better for just regular loot than vehicles. Obviously, there will be gasoline, but... I don't even really want to tangle with the zombie child at this point. But I think we will. Hopefully that's the only thing in here. Oh, did I forget to go into combat form? Thank you. Alright, we'll use the stone right here. Alright, since we just heard our mood, let's turn on the music. Okay, can we start another fire too, maybe? Oh, that's not what you meant. Because I'm in distressing pain. Well, that's true, too. I'm glad you said it, though, because it reminded me. All right, let's just eat this yogurt. What do we got here? No, you're right. I'm not in combat shape, but I wanted to get in here. Oh, no, I don't want to drink that. I forgot we're junk food intolerant. Okay, and we will also... Oh boy. Eat that yogurt again. Oh boy. Really looking for a backpack. I think what we're going to do is let's tear the curtains down. Okay, so we have some long string and some sheets now at our feet and some nails, but that's irrelevant. Now, let's go into our crafting and we're going to look up the word sling. Makeshift sling. This is a backpack, not a weapon. I'm going to make 2 of them. So I got to readjust here. All right, did we make them or did it screw up? Two makeshift slings. All right, we're going to wear both of those. Bam. And now we should have much better carrying capacity. I don't think there's anything in here I want. Hey, Edvard. What's up, buddy? Long time no see, my friend. How you been doing, Edvard? I'm glad you can make it, dude. Starting a new run today, buddy. We are playing with our character Slash, named after our very own Slash MVC. He is a helicopter pilot. That's right. We're trying this out. Now, a couple people have already pointed out that since I am using the No Hope mod, we might have a real issue getting a helicopter that's going to be functional, but not to worry, not to worry. We've got possibilities already on the map. All right, let's look at this gas. But yeah, having a great time so far, buddy. We got gasoline and we got diesel. We don't have any containers here. Oh, and I fell off a roof, so I'm in distracting pain. What else is new, right? I'm always falling off freaking roofs. So our quest is up here. Will take us up to here. The helicopter that is like our best option is right here at this location. But it's going to be quite a walk to get up there. Almost afraid to ask about the last character. They died. They ascended to heaven. They left the world of Cataclysm behind. And they're in a better place now, my friend. LOL, I would like to be a portrait as a crafter. Can I call dibs on the Innerwood character? Oh, sure, Consolus, that's fine. Absolutely. You want that one named after you? Sure. All right, let's continue heading north. Yeah, we're not in good shape. We're in a very tenuous position right now. We're very vulnerable. My heart has been broken. I don't want it to happen again. So roof diving, yeah. Actually, it was a tree. I fell out of a tree. I climbed a tree to get away from a feral. I fell out of it. Oh, snap. You fucking ants, bro. Are you... All right, well, we can't go up that way. Oh, good. It was just a church anyway. Okay. We're not going that direction. We'll go over here. I had safe mode on, too, and it walked me right into the ant. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Has anybody ever actually been shot at by these survivors? When they're like holed up in this little bunker like this? You have, okay. I've had runs before where I've literally walked up to these guys, gotten to about like this distance without them shooting at me, and then I threw a Molotov cocktail in there and it just burned them to death. They will. Okay, I'll take your word for it. That's what I assumed would happen, but I've literally walked up to him before. We won't do it this time. We won't do it. I promise. Ooh, turkeys. Tell you, if I had a Molotov cocktail, I would be tempted to try it out. Just toss it at them. Because not all of the gear burns. Some of the gear is left intact. Yeah, they do have guns. They did. Losing some... No, I haven't dropped a single frame on today's stream. Not once. Try refreshing. Yeah, right now I'm at 0% dropped frames, buddy. My connection is solid. Thank God, too. Oh, I have to go through that again. Okay, what are we coming up to here? Water treatment. New computer's awesome, buddy. Yeah, it's going real nice. Wiped out my savings, but just got to build it right back up. Thank you, Wind. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was money well spent. I mean, my old computer was over 11 years old. So it definitely needed it. It didn't even have, like, built-in Wi-Fi capacity. It was old school. Sometimes turning low latency mode off can help. Okay, we got zomboids. Yeah, let's check this place out. These technicians could have some tools that could be very helpful for us. This is also a real easy place to clear, so we could potentially, like, stay the night here if we need to heal up and stuff. What do we got? What do we have? Industrial ID card. Yeah, Windows 11 does suck. But is she glad he can use spears again? You damn right I am. I do like those challenges, though. You know, I like to challenge myself. So we'll do something like that again in the future, where we do like a restricted run. You know, one thing I really want to do is an unarmed playthrough. I want to, like, maybe start with a martial art, you know? Have like a really one of those really badass, like, mythical martial arts. And just go for like a wandering monk, you know? No weapons. I don't know how viable that would really be, but join to get the mood up. We're addictive personality, buddy. What are you trying to do? Send our man Slash down the spiral of addiction? You know where that can lead to. This is the apocalypse. Our man Slash is trying to turn over a new leaf. And that's not a pot leaf either, okay? Windows 11 great. It can like to mess with microphones every time I relog. You know, my Discord does that. Every time my computer sleeps and then I open it, I like reopen the computer, it like Discord's like, you have changed your device. Would you like us to switch? No, it's the same freaking device. Yeah, it's weird. By the way, HG, have you activated brawling? It works with weapons if your melee skills high. Yes, we did activate it. Well, also a pyro if we need the moves. That's true. You know, one thing I did handy when I... Oh, G1. When I when I started it up with Windows 11, first thing I did was uninstall the OneDrive to turn it off and then uninstall OneDrive, because that crap is like malware, dude. It is the worst program. All right, and there was a few other things I had to change, which were real weird. Like the sleep command, you know, when you go into your start menu and you've got shutdown, standby mode, restart, and sleep. Okay, for whatever reason in Windows 11, they removed sleep from that menu. You can reactivate it. Whoa, shit. Oh, crap, I was talking. Yeah, you can reactivate the sleep button, but you have to go into controls, and it's like buried like 4 pages deep in your control panel. Disable everything. Just disable it. Yeah, no, you know what? I would love to give Linux a try. I really would. Because I'm definitely like on board with the idea of, open source 100%. I hate big corporations and stuff, but for me, it's like I really needed just to get this going. You know what I'm saying? Now that I've got a functional computer in the future, if I want to, like, maybe I could uninstall Windows on my old system, play around with Linux on that, on like a system that I'm not using for work, essentially. You know what I mean? Because if I were to somehow screw it up or bring my computer down for a period of time, that could obviously have a deleterious effect on the channel and stuff. All right, we can often get some good clothes here. Yeah, look at that tool belt. Let's go. Let's put those toe caps on, safety glasses. That was good. Yeah, you can test Linux on your old PC. That's probably what I would do. Currently, there's still excuse me, quite a lot of stuff, like old stuff on there that I want programs and thumbnails and stuff. So I'm a little hesitant to do an operating system switch over now, but eventually that won't matter as much. Dad just got Windows 11. I warned him Copilot might start talking dirty. I don't use AI. I've never interacted with a large language model, and I just don't find it necessary. But yeah, I've seen the Copilot thing. Actually, I tried to turn it on when I was using the MS Paint for the first time, like the new. It's not Photoshop, but it's their new Paint program, and it's different than the one on my old computer. So I tried to use Copilot because it has that feature, and as soon as I clicked the button, guess what it said? You've got to subscribe. We want more money from you in order to use Copilot. So I was like, all right, no chance in hell. So what did I do? I just went and found the old program and installed that, which actually Microsoft has discontinued, but it's still out there. AI is just another tool to use that. Just don't rely on it to solve every problem. I agree. Yeah, I think that AI is good, and I agree with you too, Edvard. AI is, like you say, a tool. It's like a hammer, It's like any other piece of software, except it's got a much higher power rating. It's like using a jackhammer versus a regular sledgehammer. And if it's in the hands of these major corporations, then I have no faith that they're going to use it in a way which will benefit humanity as a whole. What they're going to do is use it in a way which benefits their bottom line, their profit margin, because that's all they care about. And that is the real danger. AI in and of itself is neutral. It's not sentient or anything like that. Well, hello. Whoa. Okay. Those slings are coming off. This is what I call a bug out bag, people. Let's go. Yeah, so large language models, some questions about Terraria. It made stuff up. I never used it again. Yeah, one of the things I've heard you have to do is every time you ask one of these LLMs a question, tell it to cite its sources. It has to cite the sources, otherwise, like you say, it'll make shit up. And apparently it will often cite Reddit as sources and stuff. This is, again, just things I've heard because I don't interact with them, but which is a joke. If you're like, you try and use Reddit as like a citation, and like even in high school, in like a high school paper, they would laugh at you. Your teacher would fail you. Dude, we just got hooked the frick up. Inkscape, that's one I've not heard of. I went ahead and got the old program that I'm used to, which, granted, it's not the greatest. It's a Microsoft program. It's Microsoft Paint 3D. Paint 3D. But it's just like a version of Paint, which they've discontinued at this point. But I like it. I just got used to it. And so it was a real struggle for me to... I was actually trying to use a Photoshop variant, too, for a while. Unfortunately, /go on any Reddit or forum, half information is false, hence why it gives false information. That's right. That's right. Just sourcing from random internet posts is going to lead you down some Really, really false information. All right, so we've got ourselves a CZ75B pistol. That's a lot of letters and numbers. Semi-automatic, hey, developed in Czechoslovakia. That's where my father's side of the family is from, and is one of the original Wonder Nines. Though designed for export, it was declared a state secret. A lack of international patent protection meant that many clones and variants were produced. Okay, interesting. Okay, I love it. Remains popular amongst competition shooters. And it takes 9 by 19 millimeter. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, that is generous. Yeah, I think AI can have some really good implications, you know. I think one of the best areas it can probably have an effect is in the medical industry and diagnostics. You know, you don't even need like a sentient AI. I mean, in fact, I think that they have like AI tools and programs that do medical diagnostics. Now, obviously, you're going to need real doctors there to like check this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I've heard that you can feed in like symptoms of these diseases, which for a regular doctor might be too disparate, too wide ranging for them to really put together. But these AI can, you know, kind of collate all these symptoms together, and they'd be like, oh, you have this form of cancer or whatever, you know, which a doctor again might not necessarily know all of these previous cases, you know, that the AI can like reference. So yeah, I'd love to see it used in medical technology for sure. All right, we've got some junk on us, so let's drop some stuff here. Carrying around pennies on me. It's my lucky penny. I had AI write programs for me in languages I can't speak myself. The world's decently with some hand holding. Yeah, I've heard that it can be good for some programming stuff. But I'm sure at the same time you got to be careful though, you know. But you know, in that situation, if it's messing up or if it's giving like false info or something, you're going to know it like right away because your program's not going to function. Or it's not going to function the way you want it to. All right, so our long pointy stick is about broken. Let's drop that too. Yeah, it is getting quite damaged. All right. Can we replace it maybe with something better right now? I don't think so. Also, excuse me, you know what I want to do? I want to read these books real quick just to see if they offer us anything. Okay, we'll drop the book. Up that. All right. Boom. Now, let's see. What are we looking at? God, there's another police roadblock right there. Jeez Louise. Now, oh, I think we just picked up this Swiss. Oh, I have two of them. I do have two Swiss Army knives. I don't know if that'll work, but let's at least try it. Looking for a tree now. For a little bitty tree. That's a big tree. There's one. No, I don't want to step into the raspberry bush. What I will do is light it on fire. Got my oil. About to make a better spear. That weapon did great 2 series back. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I can't remember what it was that we made, but you're right. That was a good spear. It was just like the regular knife spear. Wasn't that it? Or something. Actually, Edvard, we are currently... That's the best I've got, huh? You can't really do anything else. No, I don't think that the Swiss Army knife counts. Yeah, the knife spear is great. Edvard, we're actually playing 0 Point I, so I guess you could technically call it experimental, but if you're using the cat launcher, it's accessed via the stable branch, so 0 Point I is the next stable candidate. So it's not out yet. 0.H, Herbert, is still the stable, but 0.I is the next candidate release. There was a new update for it, a new patch to this, just a couple days ago, too. I actually got onto the true experimental last night, and I started a character just playing around with it, and there were a few things right off the bat I noticed that I did not like. So I was like, I'm just going to go with the 0.I. I actually like this version. It feels like a good enough hybrid between the experimental, the bleeding edge of experimental, as Slasham says, and the slow pace of the stable branch. I think it feels like a good compromise. I mean, so far I haven't noticed any bugs or features that I hate. I don't understand the point of the dust mechanic yet, but as far as I understand it, the dust is it's part of a larger thing that they're going to implement later. So I don't know. You guys have seen the dust, right? There was this one feature right off the bat that threw me. Apparently now, when you have safe mode on in experimental and you're walking, if safe mode is pinged, if it stops you, it doesn't actually stop the game. It's weird. It's hard to explain. But what it does is it gives you the opportunity to peek around. It goes into this mode where you're looking. And you have the opportunity to hit escape and back up. So it's weird, and it affects movement. So at first I was like, what is happening? I didn't even understand. I thought it was I thought I had like changed my hotkeys by accident or something. But I had to read like the movement command. It was weird. I didn't understand. Well, it took me a while to figure out what the hell it was going on, but yeah, the peeking took some time to get used to. I guess I'm not necessarily going to be like totally against it, but yeah, it'll just take some getting used to. But now I hate safe modes. I know, I try. A lot of the times I do play without it too. All right, we don't have a lot of room to look around. I guess we can go back to the Refugee Center, but don't forget, the whole goal is to get up northeast over here. We're trying to get over here. So I don't really want to go towards the south. I'm thinking we might backtrack and just go out on this road right here. That might be our only real good option. What's the roadblock like? Yeah, I mean, it might be. There's not much over there except another water purification thing. I mean, the airfield potentially has another the airfield potentially has another helicopter that I would like to check out, because that is kind of one of the soft goals. It's not a true goal. Well, we do have a mission to refuel our helicopter, but I really just want to fly. I want to see what the flying is like in this game. Sorry. So, all right, back to the present moment. We've got zombie cops. And let me tell you what, I would really love to kill these guys and take their tear gas canisters. That would give me so much peace of mind to have some tear gas on me. And you know what? We've got this fence down here. Yeah, okay, it is pretty close. All right, we're going to... Oh, okay, he sees me. We're going to use this fence to kill these cops. Unless a common snapping turtle doesn't get to him first. Yes, the previous Slasham's helicopter was almost good to go. Hold on. It was almost good to go, but it did not have a battery. So we still need some sort of battery for it, and it's over here. Slasham, the previous Slasham's helicopter is right here. So, I mean, that's what I'm hoping. Maybe we get up here And either there's another helicopter that's in better shape that we can fly, or there's a battery that we can take and return to that one if we need to. Because, yeah, the only thing stopping us from flying right now is a battery. If it works at all. There's still a question, oh my God, about whether this whole plan is going to work at all. So I don't know. We'll find out, though. I'm going to give it my best shot. This is what I'm talking about right here, people. This is why we made that effort to kill these cops. Probably shouldn't say that. Get banned from Twitch. A sports drink is considered a what's it called? Okay, we got kids coming at us. Yeah, apparently sports drinks are considered junk food. You could jump off a tower block, you would fly, unfortunately, only for about 3 seconds. That's true. I guess if I get really frustrated, that's how I'll end the series. Sports drinks do have a lot of sugar, so it makes sense. That's true. I don't really care for them. I feel like if I'm drinking that, I should just be drinking some water. Aw. That cop was lame. Okay, let's keep going. Let's take a quick moment to just admire my hiking backpack, though. Look at that baby. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love finding hiking backpacks like that. It's so nice. All right, so let's get back over here to the roadblock. I absolutely can't drink any energy drink, just too sweet and artificial. I hate artificial sweeteners, Handy. I'm with you. The only artificial sweetener I will ever partake in is sugar-free gum. But anything else that has artificial sweetener, that includes diet soda, like sugar-free maple syrup, no thank you, none of it. It just has like a really strong aftertaste for me, like a chemical taste to it. Yeah, I do not enjoy artificial sweeteners. But I enjoy the real thing. Or I guess I should say corn syrup, which is what we use here in America. All right. Did we clear it? Hey, yo. We cleared the police station. Picking up as many cash cards as I can get. Oh, yeah. There's still stuff here. Any please? They make artificially sweetened maple syrup. Yeah, they do. Sugar-free maple syrup is unfortunately a thing. Should I wear the holster? I never use holsters. But I think they actually trade for like a halfway decent amount. Or am I crazy? Yeah, $5 for something that weighs half of a pound. I'll go ahead and pick it up for now. Maybe we'll find a pistol to put in it. All right, grab that. What are we looking at here? I ended up picking up a couple of MREs, which is nice. What? Oh my God, dude. Screw you. Oh, there's another zombie. Where'd he come from? Bro, I've been over here looting for days. Oh, that's right. The CZ is a pistol, duh. Boom. All right, we did it. Just looking to see where the holster's at right now. So it's positioned on my left leg. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, there's a turtle. The turtle's on me. Look at his little mouth. You can see it's clearly a snapping turtle, guys. You can clearly see his mouth is open in the threatening posture of a snapping turtle. You don't mess with these guys. You know what my dad told me? Maybe I shouldn't repeat this, but if a snapping turtle bites you and he locks his mouth, there's only one way to get the snapping turtle to release. Has anybody out there heard this before? Do you know? Die, snapping turtle, die. Wow, his corpse suddenly magnified like 3 times. You gotta stick your finger in its butt. It's the only way to get an angry snapping turtle to question his life choices and open his mouth up. Okay, we got him. It took about 10,000 hours. Very similar with a lot of animals. You guys remember that South Park episode that mocked Steve, the Australian guy who died, Steve Irwin? That was like an early South Park, but it was all about that. You've heard the same for Rottweilers, really? I usually set up a molly belt with a holster sheath, Lady O distrust, and a tack dump pouch. Can't remember if you can stick a mag in the pouch too. That's a good setup, for sure, for sure. It's a good idea. My pet tortoise I had liked to bite toes when you were barefoot. I probably thought it was like a worm. I thought it was eating delicious worms. And I mean, who wouldn't, you know? Wait, do we need to start another fire? No. You enjoyed the gummy vitamin? That's cute. I used to love Flintstones vitamins. Maybe a little too much as a kid. Don't go skinny dipping deer snapping turtles. God, dude. Edvard, why'd you have to put that mental image in my mind? Oh. Now I'm never going to want to sleep in or swim in a lake again. Where did this freaking thing come from? Bro, I'm trying to be careful here. These goddamn zombies just keep popping up. Yeah, go through the car. Steve Irwin, South Park kid Steve Irwin is a ghost 1 week after he died there fast. That's crazy. Now, I remember watching a documentary about the creators of South Park, and they won't write the show until like a week before it airs so that they can come up with like the most topical ideas and stuff for each week. So I'm not surprised, yeah. But I was really devastated when Steve Irwin died. Like, I don't think a celebrity death has ever really affected me as much as Steve Irwin. And I was fairly young, you know, this was many years ago when it happened, but I love that dude. You know, there was a little controversy around him when, do you guys remember this? When I think it was his daughter, Bindi, when she was born, she was like a little infant. He had her at the zoo with him, and he was like at the alligator display. And he actually took the baby Bindi and kind of held her over the fence for a moment or two. And people criticized him like big time for like endangering his child. Like he was doing some sort of demonstration or something, but that was like the only real negative controversy that old Steve-O ever got into, I think. But he was a great guy. Really passionate about animals. And you know, another interesting thing too is after he died, the actor Russell Crowe, who's also Australian, reached out to his family and they became very close, like his children and the Irwin kids. So it's very nice of him to do that. All right, let's see what we got here. Still in the search for tools. There we go. Oh, yeah. We're getting some tools now, people. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Look at that. 4 Well, 3 essential tools all in one. Take that 2. We're rocking and rolling. The like Michael Jackson holding the baby over the balcony. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, you can still. There's still footage of it too. You can see it. It's just brief, you know. And like I said, he was trying to make some sort of point. I don't know, but not really justifying it. But like I said, I like the guy. All right, so let me check out some things here. I think I need to drop the screwdriver. The locking pliers are giving me clamping and bolt turning 2. This gives me bolt turning 2. So I'm going to drop those. Did I pick up an extra hammer? Wait, what? Oh, extra hammer, makeshift pole hammer. Okay, I'm not. I'll get the corpse here. So, what does a makeshift pole hammer take to make? You think the second... This has fine-tuning on it. The adjustable. The adjustable has fine-tuning, so we've got that one. So we've got bolt turning 2 and fine-tuning. And we've got 2 hammers. All right, let's look for a pole hammer recipe. Is that what you said? Pole hammer? Yeah. Pole. Homemade pole hammer. Ooh. Oh, I need the spear shaft, bro. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Yeah, we need the spear shaft. It's not going to be doable until we get like some animal oil or whatever. Got to oil the baby up. I'll rub it down with some animal oil. All right, hold on. I'm not done dropping stuff. Are you sure? I thought that's what I just looked at. Oh. Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. Excuse me. You were right. Okay, okay. Let's grab the hammer again. Well, let's search this place first while I still got my spear on me. Does the pole hammer have reach? Is it a reach weapon? Oops. I don't think I've ever used one. Always check the dumpsters. Always checking them. Look at that, a Kevlar sheet. No way. Okay. Homemade one is better, but the makeshift is available more easily. It's like a certain Lucairn hammer. Oh, but not as devastating. Very nice. You know how to pique my interest, don't you, sir? Definitely can't attack through a fence. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Multi-tool, hello. Welcome to the party. Alright, so let's get back in there. Keep looking around. There's not much in these places, but sometimes you come across something interesting. Maybe like a book or something back here. No. Yeah, there's a specific flag that some reach have that determines that. It makes sense because, like, a spear, yeah, it's narrow and pointy at the sharp end, so it'll go through the fence, but a pole hammer probably wouldn't. That's our reach is still good for me. Yeah. Everybody's always bitching about me using these long, pointy sticks. I'll go through half my run with just this stick. Spears can attack through fences. That's okay. That's okay. A reach is still good. We could still get up on the roof and stuff. Reach attack that can't be done through a fence should be different wording. That's a good point. Yeah. All right. So, was there any other reason to be here? Wow. Whoops. Oh my god. No, there's not really much else here. We've got this field below us. We could kind of zoom around the field. Maybe we'll get lucky and find like a motorcycle or something out here. So, just kind of walk around for a moment. Okay, hold on. Turn on safe mode, idiot. What do we got? What is that? Oh. I loved my Lucaran Hammer run. I know, I had one too for a while. Deft and Indefatigable. And the one that makes you 15% faster was almost broken. I think that's what we have now. Fleet-footed. I don't have Deft. Whoops. Fleet-footed. Yeah, and Indefatigable. Those two are like my favorite positive traits. I would really struggle to play a character that didn't have these two. But, you say deft, too. What is deft? Is that like quick? I don't know deft off the top of my head. Most chain link fences are waist high in real life, so you should be able to strike. Well, that's true if you got a high waist. I mean, I'm a tall dude. I'm 6'2", and I would say, yeah, chain link fence comes up to my waist, but maybe a little bit higher too. It would still be awkward, especially for a short person. No offense to you short folks out there. Let's see, combine those two with quick. Yeah, deft makes misses take less move points. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just looking here. All right, let's keep moving. What are we doing? What are we looking for? Oh, what's this outcropping? Is this like a necromancer's hide or something? Oh, there's gremlins. I thought gremlins were magicalism. Oh, no, they're mind over matter. Oh, okay. What's an outcropping? Okay, yeah, I've seen these before. I thought they were magicalism. I think everything is magicalism. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I have quick this time, but with 5 points, it's quite costly. Yeah, quick is very expensive. I don't know what the hell this is. Deft is kind of a hidden gem, more useful than you might think, but most of it is under the hood. Okay, we're just kind of zipping around this field to see if there's anything interesting. And there's not. Yeah, we are still on the lookout for some psychic powers. So if we come across like a crystal structure, we'll have to take a look. How much of that tear gas did I get? Oh, did I? Yeah, okay. Whew, I was going to say, did I not pick it up? Yeah, okay. We have 8 charges of tear gas right now, which could save our freaking lives. Let's just kind of head towards the refugee center. I just want to open it up a little bit on the map here. Oh, good. There's a campground. Campgrounds are good. No, I didn't turn on Latent Scion. No, that's a talent, right? I believe we did not. What is it? Got green shoes on? Is that the toe caps he's wearing? He's got cartoon boxers on. It's not very professional, sir. It may be very hard to get psionics without latent psionics. Then good luck learning any psi powers. The crystals only give you a chance to learn one. Okay, let's move. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, wait. Do I have a pocket knife? I don't, do I? So we need that pocket knife. All right. Let's look at this car. Okay, it's garbage. This car has wheels. It's got a faulty V8 engine. It's a big engine. It's drivable. That engine's faulty. Let's look at the engine. Oh, well, it's just a worn drive belt. So that makes me think, I bet you it would start up and drive. Because the drive belt's intact. It's just worn. Alright, so let's remember this one. What do I need? I need to go back and I need to go get my solar panels right there. Yeah, if we go get those, we could zip back down here and start to work on this car. Yeah. Do I? I picked one up in the last run. No, I didn't grab a rubber hose yet. Was there one here? Do I need to grab one? I'll grab one. Take that extra folding knife too. Alright, so looking good. Yeah. Let's check this campsite. Sometimes there's food and stuff at these places. Did I see another zombie? That safe mode turned off. Yeah, they have free braziers here too. Oh, there's another zombie. You stinker. Ooh, my left leg is not doing great. Yeah, well, we fell out of a tree. That's why. It wasn't just that single fight. Fell out of a dang tree, people. What are you going to do? Alright, we do have 12 antiseptic. I think I'm just going to put some on my leg and that's it. So learning psionics, the first one is automatically learned and every additional one is more difficult. Without latent, the game treats you as already having learned a random amount of power, so your first might be the same chance as the 6. Gotcha. Oh, let me squish him. Oops. Squish. Alright. Don't care about the bathrooms. Couple more tents. Oh, this vehicle looks interesting. Battery's draining. Now, I like this engine a lot better, but it's also faulty, and there's no wheels on this vehicle. The small adjustable... No. Tongue and groove? No. Actually tempted to grab that steel jerry can right there. So obviously that... What is that? A shooting brake? That thing needs gas. So we've got a steel jerry can on us. No. Alright. So we're gonna get this vehicle working. That's our current mission. Okay. Unless we find a better vehicle on the way there, which is possible. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. Where are we? I think we can make it up this road. We'll just have to find out. All right. That vehicle's garbage. Oh, 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 oh. Oh boy. I don't know if I can outrun this guy with our current speed. Pistol does not have good range on it, does it? Yeah, just running into the woods. It might be the best bet. Tear gas. Oh. Yeah, that is the refugee center. We started right next to it. It's crazy. I spawned in this character right here. I could literally see the fence for the refugee center when we spawned in. It was wild. Oh, and Lady too. I don't know. Another crazy thing. So today's stream, we started this world, and I had a different character, same dude, but he died early on. So we restarted a new character in the same world, and we actually literally spawned right next to where the character died. So like I said, this character spawned right here. The first guy that we played with in this world died right here. Because see these marks? These are cars that our previous character marked. I haven't even been over here yet. This one right here is a helicopter. So yeah, we got some kind of wild spawn today. All right. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. The car is not going to be operational right off the bat, because we're on no hope, so there's not going to be any gas in it, and the battery's probably not going to charge. I haven't looked at it yet. It's got no vehicle tank on it. So if you're thinking about using it to get away from the Migo, that's going to be a hard no. It's got no battery either. But I think Consolus had the right idea. Since this creature is an alien, it's not a zombie, it will be affected by tear gas. So I think that's what we'll do. It's dangerous, obviously, because we have to let it get up into combat radius with us. So let's do that. Good news is, as far as I know, these Migos don't have ranged. But actually, I have seen Migos with ranged, but I think it's a different version of the Migo. Yeah, Lady Distrust. I didn't think about it either until Consolus reminded me. But I tell you, this tear gas stuff is a freaking lifesaver. I always pick it up for ferals because it works against feral humans, not against zombies. It won't work against anything zombified, but the highest tier have range. Yeah, I was going to say, because I've driven past Amigo Tower before and I got shot at by one of them. All right, so now that it's in melee, we can activate. And it says the Migo looks blinded. So it's not totally, safe. Oh, shit. I didn't think it would actually attack me. Oh, shit. Now run. What if I wanted to kill it, bro? Yeah, no, now we run. All right, so... Crappa. And yes, I'm aware I'm still bleeding. Yeah. Getting stuck behind that vehicle was a blessing for us. It getting stuck. I wanted to kill it, but that's all right. That's all right. What we will do, though, is mark it. All right, let's move. Let me turn on safe mode. So we've got a steel jerry can. I think I picked it up, right? We can fill that up with gas somewhere. Yeah. All right, we'll fill that up with gas. Burn the forest. Yeah, I like killing Nico. It's an accomplishment. I was thinking about breaking out my pistol and just shooting it after we, blinded it, but then it started attacking me, so screw that. All right, that's diesel. Wait, what am I carrying? All right. Probably an enemy needs pain sense for the full effect of tear gas. Oh, that could be. That could be. All right, so now we've got some gasoline. No, wait, did that empty the gas? Okay, so there's no gas here. We'll say only diesel. Did I spell it right? Not really, but that's okay. All right, so yeah, let's go grab our solar panels. Yeah, I really need to get better with pistols. I gave this character skill with rifles when we started, but I did not give him any skill with the pistols, so we need to practice with those. That's another drawback to trying to fight that Migo with firearms. At this point, we're not very skilled with them. All right, so... Oh, look, there is a campsite right there. Oh. Let's go to it real quick. Hoping we find a motorcycle. Although that other vehicle is perfectly good. I just kind of prefer motorcycles, but it's just me. Oh, there is one here. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's got no saddle on it. Amigo doesn't breathe, so it's immune to like the... Well, it did go blind, so I wouldn't say it's totally immune to gases, but you're right, it's not going to inhale them, so that's interesting. That's interesting. They don't breathe. Huh. I wonder how they get oxygen through their system. So it doesn't have a saddle on it. I love motorcycles, but to be quite honest, we're probably better off in a regular vehicle. So I think I want a motorcycle, but I want to be able to like work on it, to make it my own. So we'll just mark that and come back for it maybe. All right, we're going into the woods. Very dangerous and extremely annoying too, because what's happening? There's a good chance I'll leave the solar panels behind, so I'm just watching closely. Yeah, we gotta get back to this road over here. Okay, we made it. Let's go. Oh, what? Yeah, I want to finish off that Migo at some point. Get revenge. Get a little revenge. Whew, if we get this vehicle, I'm going to feel a lot better about this run. Because we are not in fighting shape. Having a nice little comfy vehicle that we can run away from the dangerous stuff. So critical. All right, we did it. Okay, so let's grab the battery. Some animals, like fish, can breathe through skin, so maybe they breathe the same way. That could be. That could be. Yeah, I know that bugs, insects, don't have lungs like we do, and I don't think they respire either. They have what are called spicules. I think is the proper term. Spicules. It's little holes in the sides of their bodies that like just lead to their internal organs, and the oxygen in the air diffuses through those into the body. And that's why insects are so limited in their overall size, because the body of an insect that's too big, the pressure and the quantity of oxygen in the air is not high enough to reach the very interior of their large bodies. So that's like why in the past, in prehistoric eras and epochs, insects were larger, because the oxygen content in the Earth's atmosphere was much greater. So it was easier for them to diffuse oxygen. At least that's I believe, the prevailing theory. All right, let's see here. But it's also a good peace of mind to know that the bugs will never get that big again. All right, so that's working. Awesome. What can we do a little bit here to pass time? Let's fill the tank, the gasoline. Let's look at this vehicle real quick. Okay, it does have security system, but blammo, we're able to take that out. Wait, what did I just take out? Oh, I took out the stereo. Whoopsie. That's not what I meant to take out. Take out the security system, please. Never say never, life finds a way. That's right. Listen, the size of the bugs these days is already too big for my taste. Yeah, I mean, the vehicle's not perfect. It's got a hole in the side of it. So, like, bugs or zombies could get right through that hole. But, I mean, it is going to drive. And, hold on. Yeah, this was the one with the faulty belt. Let me check something here. Okay, that engine is garbage. Wait a second. I made sure with this character to give them a very high mechanics and electronics. So his electronics is 4 and his mechanics is 5. He started at 3. The scenario for the helicopter pilot starts him in a level 3 mechanics, but I boosted him, and then I had to dump 4 points into electronics. So yeah, I was thinking ahead too when I did that. That was explicitly because of the security systems in cars. That's the reason I set that to that level. All right, so grinding electric and mechanics is such a pain. It is. You know, mechanics is doable as long as you've got some vehicles around. And mechanics books are not that rare. But I found that grinding electronics is much more difficult, for sure. Oh, the drive belt won't matter so much if we have... So the drive belt, what, just helps just turn the alternator or something? Maybe take a spare panel from the other car and use it to... Wait. Oh. I thought you meant a solar panel at first. I know what you're saying. Yeah, we'll take a... I don't have a saw. Can't. But we'll definitely do that. Yeah, we'll either work on the current vehicle that we're going to take with us. We'll, like, soup it up, make it better. Or we'll just find something better, you know, and abandon it, strip it and abandon it later. But for now, it's going to be a big help to us. So what I'd like to do is take the engine out. No, I didn't think I would be able to. Maybe we can make a belt. Makeshift drive belt requires a seat belt. It's actually a really simple recipe, isn't it? And we got a seat belt right there. Bridger might be, yeah, that's not a bad thought either, actually. I don't know, can we disassemble these? I've actually never tried to disassemble a brazier. No, it says I need a tool of metal sawing, 1 or more. Nope, can't do it without the metal saw. Good thinking, though. Good thinking, lady. All right, you know what I will do, though, is I will take the brazier. That will take. That will go into the car. You're thinking, though. You're trying to come up with it, which is what we want. Oh my god, it's gonna be so nice having a vehicle I can store my stuff in. In fact, yeah, let's just drop everything into the truck real quick. Actually, let me favorite a few things here. Well, Refugee Center is close. You need tools. That's true, Redvard. And I've already picked up some things that we can trade too. So yeah, we've got like this maps. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, we'll go over there right away. Excuse me. Sorry. Losing my voice. All right. No, it's not coming back. All right. Yeah, let's just drop everything. Actually, hold on. So we wanted to make that drive belt. A true font of Swiss Army knives. All right, so we got the drive belt. Let's go to the section with the engine on it, and we will mend, replace the worn drive belt. There we go. We no longer have a faulty engine on this baby. Very good, very good. Still got a hole in the side of it, but now what I might like to do... Oh, the mounted spare tire in the back is damaged too. I was hoping to get maybe some off-road. Yeah, wheels. These are all crap, though. Yeah, well, not to worry. What was in here? Did we look? Okay. All right, so does this have even a little charge on it? Yes, it does. We're good to go. Let's take it down. That's all we need is a small charge. Don't want to spend all day here. All right. Let's install that battery. Bottle jack's handy if you don't already have one. Yeah, I should grab that, shouldn't I? All right. Let's put these solar panels into our trunk. I'm going to... Oh, get away from me. I'm going to drop my stick in the seat there. Let's grab the lug wrench and we'll wheel the bottle jack. We'll drop those in our trunk too. Beautiful. Close the trunk up. Oh, it's all happening, people. What was in the back seat? Yeah, we got the scissor jack. Hold on, let me just do this. Just to get everything organized into... There we go. All right, so it's all into trunk. Close that door, close that door. Yeah, baby. The shooting brakes engine starts right up. See if we can get out of this frickin' place. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I get out of here. Did it. Didn't even lose anything either. Although I think it was about to fall apart on me. Hoo boy. We made it. Got ourselves a freaking vehicle, people. It's on day 1 too. Wait, what did I just drive by? Oh, holy crap, hold on. Driving by Braille. Oh, shoot. This is a tow truck right here, but it is totally creamed. Oh, that's not a tow truck. That's just a semi. Never mind. Man. Day 1 vehicle, people. And we're playing on no hope. How's that? Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't have beefed up my electronic skill. Well, not necessarily true, because I could have potentially smashed the security system out of here. We could have gotten lucky and done that, actually. All right, let's go talk to these dum-dums. I'll just grab everything again. Did it not let me pick it all up? That's fine. Yeah, we got a car and we reached the Refugee Center, Refugee Center all in the very first day. Who are you? Let's trade. All right, what do we got? Now, what I like to do is go through my stuff first. So we'll sell the 2 pistols. There we go. Yeah, I don't think our Czechoslovakian pistol will shoot those Smith & Wessons. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know if these Smith & Wesson jacket hollow point or whatever. All right, I won't sell them the guns yet. I'll unload it. You should unload the 9mm. You mean this one? The Glock carry pistol? Okay, we'll sell those then. I'll also keep in mind I have a whole bunch of ammo too, so it's not like we're actually short on ammo. I've got lots right here. In fact, I should take these boxes out. Yeah, the .40. Yeah, we'll sell those. Yeah. Okay, so what else? Do I have... Okay, I've got 2 adjustable wrenches. We have a bottle jack out there. I've already got an e-ink tablet. Don't need those. Only need 1. Wait, I think I already have a metal file set. No, I don't. So let's favorite this item. Okay. I'm going to sell the scissor jack and keep the bottle jack. We will sell the locked smartphones. That one's unbrowsed. You can disassemble electronics devices to level electronics too. Oh, okay. Thank you, Fun Sam Gaming. That's a good tip, actually. Yeah, that's smart. Remind me, wasn't it possible to make a long rope equal out of seatbelts? I don't know about out of seatbelts. I know you can make long ropes out of the shorter ropes, but it takes like a long time to do it. Sell that dark cola. All right. We'll sell that. I don't really know what I'm trying to buy right now, but I guess I'll keep the earplugs. Okay, so we've got $44. I need a hacksaw, definitely. Awesome. Actually, tin snips. Let me look at these. Excuse me. Metal sawing and fine metal sawing. I think this is superior. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we want a pair of tin snips. Right? No, never mind. Hacksaw is superior. I was wrong. Okay, pliers, no. Is that it, I guess? I want both. Vedvard says I want both, and I buy both. They're only $1. Do we get the arc welder? Yeah, for $9, $10, I think would be great. Oh, an aluminum step ladder. I've never seen one of those before. I'll take it. These tools are real cheap. Oh, a hot plate. Oh, that's their own equipment. The beauty magazine. She won't sell it. Don't even look at that. Whatever. I don't care. Don't look at the beauty, guys. Don't even think about it. Yeah, I guess that I'm just kind of looking through here. She doesn't even have any freaking weapons. Duffel bags. I don't know. I do have a nice seatbelts, just mega useful to get. They are. Let's see. There's welding goggles. Tack pants don't fit. Yeah, I don't see any good, like, belts or anything either. No molly. No work belts. Ski pants. All right, so let's go back up and... Yeah, I mean... I'm going to grab just whatever welding wire I can. Okay, that's not that much. So this is awesome. Like we can literally start welding now, but it's going to be very, very small amounts. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of welding. We need more solar panels, and we're going to need more of this stuff, this welding wire. Bam. Look at that trade. Oh, look at me. Look at my guy. We've become the stepladder. Oh, yeah, that's right. I bought that aluminum stepladder. You better believe it, people. Stepladders are a boy's best friend in this game. Considering I've already fallen off something. All right, hold on. Let's grab... Also, why is it not sorted? What? It's like this? There. Okay. Ladders are hella useful. So useful. Yeah, if I had one earlier, I wouldn't be injured right now. I wouldn't have fallen off. Okay, I gotta pick this stuff up again. Didn't need to drop that. And I like to favorite my welding goggles. Just keep them on my person because they're a very small item. Wait, how much better? I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen an aluminum stepladder, bro. I don't know. Yeah, other than like being fire resistant, I guess. Let's look at it. Does it say anything different? A 10-foot aluminum stepladder. I wonder if it's got like any benefit over, yeah, the wooden one. I don't know. I don't know. Just lighter, maybe. That's a 34-pounder. I've never actually really inspected a wooden stepladder, but what we'll do is we'll make one at some point, and we'll try that out. We'll compare. Let's have some apples here. Delicious. Chocolate pudding, hash browns and bacon. We'll save that for the morning. Let's have a little gum. All right. So we've got some choices here. We do need to find a place to rest for the evening, but that won't be too hard. We can go sleep over here. Yeah, one of these. We can go sleep at the sewage treatment plant, but where do we go after that? What do we do? Do we want to stick around? And, I mean, maybe we could, like, work on clearing this. There's a store here and a laundromat and a bunch of trailers. We could work on, like, clearing the trailer park and getting some loot to trade with, you know. Get ourselves even more of the welding equipment we'll need. So that's a possibility. It's not your real ladder, only a step one. Yeah. As somebody who grew up with multiple stepfathers, I can tell you that that's true. All right, so, you know what I am going to do is come over and gray this out. There we go. Yeah, and don't forget the ultimate goal is to get back over here with these helicopters, man. I really want to fly. I feel the need to fly. We have to try it, people. So, yeah, we've got a work cut out for us, just getting to where we're going to go. Oh, you know what might be a smart idea? And I know you guys are going to dread hearing this, but maybe I should put some wooden boat holes onto the vehicle. Then we could just go right down the river, you know? I doubt this thing's, yeah, it's not really even that heavy. I could get it up over like floating levels with just like a half dozen or more. Yes, the character does have the piloting proficiency, helicopter piloting. We started with the helicopter scenario. Yeah. No, actually, lady, I kind of what spurred on this whole challenge was the fact that I've played characters before in previous runs and stuff, come across helicopters, and I even once repaired one, refilled it with avgas or whatever, and tried to fly it. But if you don't have the helicopter piloting proficiency, it won't even take off. It just tells you, it just brings up an error message that says you don't have the proper knowledge of how to pilot this thing. So you can't even fly them without this. So again, that was kind of the motivation because like I said, I've gotten super close with other characters, but I just didn't have the right background. So for this one, I'd really like to survive long enough to maybe, you know, get into the air again. But Yeah, we could disassemble the tables for planks and stuff. That's not a bad idea. We do, yeah, that's probably what we should do because it's not far. All right, we've got our plan then. I told you to swim. Not happening. I really thought for some reason it crashes you nearby. That might have been on the, on the older versions of the game, lady. I'm not sure, but excuse me. I can tell you in the current stable version, it just tells you can't fly it. And maybe an experimental, because I mean, anybody who's played both, just how far ahead experimental is, ahead of the actual stable version and stuff. So it's possible. There's some big differences for sure, for sure. But I like what we're on. And for anybody, again, I've mentioned it right now, we are playing 0. Point I. So this isn't stable and it's not experimental technically either. This is the next stable candidate. And if you want to play this along with me, you have to download the installer, and it's on the stable side of the installer. They try to avoid gotcha things like that. Yeah. The developers catch a lot of heat on Reddit, especially if you go read like the Cataclysm subreddit. There's a lot of criticism for the development, but honestly, I mean, I love this game. There's some parts of it that I don't love, but overall, it's an incredible game. The fact that it's free and yet it's so deep with so much cool stuff. Yeah, the devs can't win. I mean, they've already won. They've already made a game that will go down in the ages as one of the greatest roguelikes ever made. That's one thing I've learned too, just starting a YouTube channel. You can't please everybody. Everybody knows that. You don't have to be a developer or YouTuber to know that, but it just really becomes more into focus as more and more people pay attention to the things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever big project you see out there, whether it's people flying into space or making video games, there's always going to be critics. There's always going to be that group of people, and oftentimes they seem more prominent than they are just because they're louder, than the people. Most people who agree with a project just sit quietly and nod and just appreciate. They don't get up and start shouting about how great it is. Some people do, but it's not as common as the opposite side of that story. But notoriously bad memory. I do that too, lady. I'm like that too. Well, guys, we have definitely had a successful, partially successful first stream here with our buddy Slash MVC. Although he did die once, but he was immediately reincarnated thanks to the Buddha. But, oh, by the way, in your Dwarf Fortress game, you can mine under your reservoir. No problem, no flooding. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you, Advar. Appreciate that. You know what, too? We decided yesterday, because I was streaming some Unreal World, that next week I'm going to stream some Dwarf Fortress on Saturday instead of the Unreal World. I'm still going to be doing Unreal World. It's just going to be switching into an edited series. So for anybody out there, the Unreal World fans, don't worry. But internet fights are a bottomless pit. That's true. Yes, our character does have piloting. Yep, we've got it right here, my friend. So we're good to go. Oh, yeah, we've even got boat piloting, too. That's because I like to turn all my vehicles into aquatic ones, for sure, for sure. Yeah, so I'll still be doing Cataclysm on Fridays and Sundays. And then, at least for now, the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing Dwarf Fortress on Saturdays. So hope you guys will tune in for that. And, in between on the weekdays and stuff, if my work allows, I'll drop on and do some bonus streams, maybe even do some more vintage story multiplayer streams. We had a lot of fun flying on some dragons the other night, but appreciate you guys very much coming by. That's going to do it for today, but absolutely, we will be back next weekend. So hope you'll tune in, and I will see you all on the next one.